Happy Monday. My son, ooh, child, the sun be messing me up. The sunset, the way the sun sets. All right. Hey everyone. Hi cousins. All right. So much going on tonight. Happy Monday. It's Monday, right? Yeah, is it Monday? I'm trying to figure out what the hell day of the week it is. All right, happy Monday. Shout outs to Trell who held it down for me last week. I've been really, really busy in life these days. So shout outs to Trell. I have some great, great, great news. Oh, let me make sure. Are we on Facebook? Can y'all see me on Facebook? Let's see. Am I on the main feed? Oh, let me put the link before I start talking. Okay, yes. Let me put the link. Let's see. Let me put the link. All right, I know I did it for the thumbnail. All right, let me know where y'all watching from while I put the link. Let me know where you guys are watching from while I put the link in the comment section. So much has been happening lately. So much has been happening. Okay, so the link to be a guest is pinned in the hold on, in the YouTube comment section. And I'm gonna put it in the Facebook comment section. Okay, yep, we're on Facebook. The link to be a guest is also, oh shit. Oh, oh. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That does not count. That doesn't count. I just said that I wasn't gonna stop swearing. That one doesn't count. I said I'm stop swearing and I made a mistake, but that one doesn't count because that wasn't that's a grace. All right, a couple things. Hey everyone. Shout outs to Trell who's been holding it down for me. I've been so busy. I got my first it's my first international speaking engagement in Cannes, France next week. So I'm in France all next week. Very excited. It's a very big week. It's called Creators Week in Cannes, France. And I'm actually going to be speaking on a panel. So it's my first international speaking gig. So I'm going to be going next week. But Trell and Cousin Zach Boog, that one doesn't count. I said I wasn't swearing no more. Cousin Zach Boog. Matter of fact, I'm reneging. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Let me finish this. Cousin Zach Boog and Trell are going to be holding it down next week. So y'all better download the dating app. Y'all been missing Zach Boog so much. He'll be hosting inside the dating app. They're going to hold things down for me next week while I'm in France. Well, I'm in Cannes, I should say. I said, okay, I'm taking it back. It's that fast. I couldn't even do it for 30 minutes. I said I wasn't going to swear anymore. And if somebody caught me swearing, I would cash app them. But I'm reneging. I can't do it. There's no way I cannot. Here's the reality. I can't host this show and not swear. I just can't. Y'all drive me to cuss. I just hope it doesn't interfere with me getting into heaven. But I tried. I thought I could have an incentive that would maybe make me not cuss, but it ain't gonna work, child. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, and that's just it. So yes, cousin Zach. I'm about to talk about Jamal. Cousin Zach Boog is back hosting in Trell. I'll be in France all next week. As I just mentioned, it's my first my first international speaking engagement. So it's a pretty big deal. But I'll be there all next week. And then I come right back to the BET Awards. So it'll just be a lot going on. Then the following week, I'll be with y'all up until Friday because I have the following week is Essence. It's a busy summer. I have the Essence Fest after that. I'm booked to host an event at Essence Fest this year, a panel, I should say. And then we have our second wedding in 2026. Ashley and Dexter's wedding is happening in July. So it's a lot going on. And then we got Invest Fest. And then I got the third wedding after Invest Fest. So it's a busy summer, child. It's a busy, busy summer. They said, no, Trell leaves. Y'all can't snitch. Y'all don't be pushing the request. You got to push the request. That's how the show works. If y'all don't push the request to be a guest, then that's kind of what it is. We had an hour and a half show inside the dating app tonight. I was gonna tell you something. Oh, so we introduced the next guy that will be on stage with me inside the dating app tonight. Tall, dark, and handsome, 6'5", no kids, good job, attractive. He actually been on the show before. He's been on the show before. He's gonna be one of the featured guests live at InvestFest with me the week of August 7th and 9th in Atlanta. I'm talking about Tony. This is why you have to be inside the dating app, because you get to shoot your shot early when you inside the dating app, child. Baby, I believe you was here before. Hi, baby.
Hey, though.
You was here. You was on my show before, sweetheart.
Yeah, una bumi. Yeah, I'm not getting no people call me back.
I don't know. You know what you gotta start doing? You gotta start dating the women in person. Cause you know, listen, I say what you say, sweetheart.
I'm gonna do one more time. I'm gonna do one more time.
No, we can't do it one more time because you did it with me and you did it with Trev. So I love you so much. You did it with me, I think, twice. So we have our 2 times.
No. I did you one time. I did you
Okay, you did it with me once, and you did it with Trell last week. So that's 2 times. So we put you out there, baby. I mean, all I can do is what we did. But let's just see. Give it some time. Let's see if some women. Are you inside the dating app?
No.
Okay, well we got to go because you need to be on the dating app. Bye, sweetheart. Bye,
No.
sweetheart. You can't be on the show 5 times and ain't been on the dating app. So you got to be inside the dating app, sweetheart. Bless his heart, bless his soul. Bless him, sweetheart. But you got to be inside the dating app, and we're going to keep talking to you, child. Even Jessica, who was running from the caregiver, got inside the dating app. Remember Persian Baddie? Even Persian Baddie was inside the dating app, child. So one second, just not a miracle worker. I'm not. All I can do is put you out here to the world, child. And that's what I do. You know, that's what I do. Let's talk about Jamal. Oh, child. Will InvestFest be streamed? That's a good question. But y'all should go there anyways, because that's the problem right there. Y'all get so comfortable with these phones that y'all don't want to touch people in person. And as much as I love my show, I always tell you, you got to go outside. Like you just have to. You can't be in the house. You got to touch people. That's the one thing AI is not going to be able to do. You got to get humans. You hear me? Everybody in the back room, your cameras have to be on. I got to see your face. So Jamal had this on fire. Now listen, Jamal's interview was 2 hours long. So on social at most, I think you guys have I think we might have posted 30 minutes twice. So there's a whole hour of his interview that you guys have not seen. You can only see it inside the dating app. And here's the deal, child. He had a lot of women in their feathers. But the reason why, I will say this. His delivery is very no chaser. Okay. We got to work on his vocabulary a little bit more. But what I will stand by, although I don't like the colorful words, I don't like the bees and the hoes and all that. But ladies, y'all come up here because the whole thing, it went, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. They posted the clip when he said, you're ugly if you have to wear makeup to the gym and all these things. And so many women were offended. But I'm like, women, y'all know y'all call me and tell me all the time y'all not dating no ugly man. Y'all not, like, you might do a medium ugly. You say that if a man is under 6 feet, like you can't date him. You say like if a man don't make a certain amount of money, you can't date him with your chest. Like with your chest. You be talking to me when you say that, right? So how can you get upset when a man says his preference? It's literally the same thing. And I stand by freedom of speech. And again, the most popular video is the person cussing me out, child. Like that's the most popular video viral is a guy cussing me out. And if you watch that video, I'm unfazed the whole time because I'm very confident. If y'all knew how confident I was, then you would everything about me probably you probably don't realize how highly I think of myself. So that would never get to me. But the point I want to make is you can't act sensitive now. You can't act sensitive now when a heterosexual man comes on and vocalizes his thought process and what he wants to say. And we really do have to honor whether you like it or not. Maybe to you, when you're calling a straight man gay or DL, you don't feel like that's an insult or that's disrespectful. But just like how you take when a man calls you a B or a hoe, that's how some heterosexual men take being referred to as a gay male or a DL male. And you need to honor that because you can't throw that out there and then get mad when he comes back and disrespects you back. So I will defend that as well, right? You can't, and you know how we roll here. Everybody got the opportunity to cuss out the comment sections because what happens is y'all keyboard gangsters, and I keep telling y'all not about that life in real life. Y'all won't. I know. How about this? Y'all say a lot of shit online. Ain't nobody ever say that shit to my face. Because truth be told, like I'm the quintessential bougie ghetto. I can't fight because I ain't going to jail. I be having bodyguards. But if I could fight, let's just say this. If I could fight without getting sued or arrested, I'm whooping ass. I ain't no punk. I just can't fight legally. It would be a dumb thing for me to fight. Because either I'm going to go to jail or I'm going to get sued. So I ain't no fool. But if it was like, there ain't no jail, there ain't no, I ain't going to get sued, there's a couple of hoes asses I would beat. Just to let y'all know. These wigs come off easy. I'll be Cleo from Set It Off in a minute. All right, whipping ass. That's what Jamal said. So yeah, Jamal is abrasive. Jamal is definitely abrasive. But, and I think this too. The reason why I allowed Jamal to speak is, granted, he was very direct, but a lot of things that he said, a lot of men tell me. And I'm always trying to, I have learned, and because I'm a girl's girl, and because I want people to feel comfortable, I will spoon feed women. I made that decision. Sometimes y'all don't get the spoon feed because y'all be disrespectful, so I can just give it to you straight. So whatever you cross me wrong, then I'm gonna talk to you and tell you what it is. But I'm always trying to give women insight from the heterosexual mindset, because even in this mindset, like I have a lot of great guy friends that are gay. Like some of my best guy friends are gay, but they're very different. They're very different than my straight guy friends. And shout out to Leon and Kyle, because when I used to host the morning show in Chicago, they pretty much taught me how different like my straight guy friends' mindset was compared to my gay guy friends' mindsets. And I think, ladies, y'all need to get you some real men that will give you real talk so you can understand real things. And even with hair and makeup, I know Jamal went heavy on that, and that made a lot of people upset. But I've heard that from a lot of heterosexual men. A lot of heterosexual men do not like a lot of makeup because here's the reasons. Because it gets on their clothes. See, your gay guy friends and your girlfriends, you're not laying on them. You're not in the bed with them, right? So they're never concerned or thinking about how your makeup is going to ruin their outfits and get them dirty, right? Your man, the guy you're dealing with, he has to consider that. So that's a reason. And outside of, he wants to see you without makeup because he wants to make sure he's still attracted to you. Hair, y'all know I'm a proud wig wearer, but you got to make sure your wig smells good, because that's another thing. Some of y'all don't keep y'all wigs up. It doesn't smell good. And then some men just don't like it, period. They don't like the way it feels. It can be clean. They don't like how a wig feels against their skin. So they don't like to lay next to that. These are things that your gay guy friends never have to consider because you're not in the bed with them. These are the things that your girlfriend doesn't have to think about because you're not in the bed with her. So I think that, again, Jamal was very, very, very abrasive. But if you could walk away from his directness, the profanity, and get under all that, he was saying things that some men agreed with. Now, and again, I say this, but y'all made Jamal king, because y'all give him attention. I get quality guys on Jamal's videos, got a lot of views. I work in data. I don't care what y'all say. I care what y'all do. I watch your actions. I posted a guy today who I don't even think he has a kid. Let me see how many views his video got. Who's a welder, has a good job. His video is at 2,800 views. 2,800 views. He ain't paying no bills. He started off saying this is a show for the average guy. He telling you at the door he ain't 6 feet. He don't make 100K. But he's a good man. 2,800 views. Jamal's videos, one got 28,000 views. So he got 2,800. Jamal got 28,000. So that's why I be like, y'all just be talking. Because when I present good character men, y'all don't, if the guy ain't fine, y'all not paying attention. I'm over it. Like, please lie to somebody else. You can't lie to Kendra G. Attraction is always the first thing. And no matter what y'all say, if a man is attractive, y'all gonna listen longer, you're gonna engage more. When a guy has the characteristics that y'all tell me y'all want, but if you don't find him attractive, y'all just not engaging. So, all right. Are we gonna do a show tonight? I would like to do a show with y'all tonight because I feel like I haven't did YouTube in a minute. Let me tell you, okay, I don't like rage bait. Let me tell you why. It's not true because everybody gets the same opportunity. Like, it's not like you're promoted more. He's in the app. You get on YouTube, you get on Facebook. It's the same routine for every highlight. Who you decide to give your attention to is on you. It's that simple. It's just that simple. I do the same thing. I'm gonna put a clip of you on YouTube, a clip of you on Facebook. If you're from the dating app, the full videos inside the dating app, you might get a clip. Everybody doesn't make it to Instagram. Now that's true, but a lot of people make it to Instagram. I don't pay to promote nobody. Okay. So if you are a highlight, it's natural engagement. I'm not paying to boost nothing. But the fact of the matter is, who do you give your attention to? And that's why when y'all be talking in the comments, I be really want to tell y'all, okay, listen, I know I said I wasn't cussing no more, but that's a lie. I have to cuss because that's just what it is. I thought I could do it, but I can't. I be really want to tell y'all to kiss my ass because y'all words don't ever match our actions. Like, I'm like, do y'all not know I'm Kendra, that I literally own the platform? I watch what y'all do. I watch the algorithm. I know the data. If a person is attractive, y'all just giving them more attention. I don't make the rules. It's just what it is. Attraction's number one. Attraction's number one. I think, no, I didn't miss it. I saw it earlier. I told you I reneged. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Ja. It ain't happening. I said this inside. Yeah, Ja, I told you I gave it up. It ain't gonna happen. I can't not cuss and host a show. I said that 1,000 times, and I just realized it's just kind of what it is, child. I'm sorry, Ja. I know you know the Lord too, but it ain't gonna work. I can't do it. I got to cuss. This show drives me. Cause think about it. I don't drink. There's a lot of things I don't do. So cussing, I think, is my release. I'm gonna try to not cuss as much. How about that? I'm gonna try to not cuss as much. Jamal actually inspired me to not cuss as much because woo child. Jamal got a vulgar mouth. Jamal is just hood, child. That's what he is. He is just the quintessential hood N word that is just on the block and going to tell you what it is. So we got to polish him up a little bit. I'm definitely considering potentially making him a host, but he can't host by himself. Like I'm gonna have to be, he gonna need a lot of training. We're gonna need a lot of training with cousin Jamal before we let him go off on the record on his own. All right, push the request if you want to be a guest. If we don't get nobody tonight, I will go to TikTok if we don't get nobody tonight. Yeah, they say he was a preacher. Yeah, he was a pastor. I said, how was you a pastor? How? How did you get to be a pastor to any church? But we had a great, I'm telling you right now, we had a great show inside the dating app tonight. And I think you guys are gonna like Tony, who's the other guy that I'm gonna feature at okay, let's talk about it. Outside, since we're here and I'm waiting for a guest, someone said Jamal was whack ASF. What bothered y'all about Jamal? Let me see. I'm gonna read some of the comments. What bothered you the most about Jamal? Yeah, the pastor part. Now that was funny to me. Oh, Jamal's here. Jamal, push the request to come on. Push the request to come on. Jamal's here. What bothers y'all the most about him? Let's see if he homophobia. I don't think he was homophobic. I don't think this is fair. Let me defend this. And I said this earlier. My community, like some of my closest friends are the LGBTQ community. And I love them down. But you have to understand that you can't just throw gay on a guy who is straight and not think he's going to be offended. And I think it's unfair to not honor a person when they tell you they don't like that. Like it's like if a woman says, "Listen, don't call me a bitch." I take that as disrespect, right? And then if a man or anyone proceeds to call her a bitch still, even after she tells you, you're being intentionally disrespectful. So, although I support the LGBTQ community and they also get the freedom of speech on my show, but I will say this: in the LGBTQ community, I don't agree when they hit on men who they know is not gay. Right? If you know a guy is not gay and you still try to hit on them, I think that's disrespectful. I understand, I get it. Women do things like that sometimes. I remember I had it with a woman on this show that I had a woman on this show and it went sideways because I felt like I made it clear I wasn't into women. And then she came back and made another remark and then said she didn't make the remark and it just went all the way left. So everybody needs to be respectful to everybody. Like, you do. You need to be respectful to everybody. Jamal, I want you to come on if you can. But as I was saying, I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm not sure if you're still watching. But what I said was, I'm going to have to give you a lot of training. You're going to, before I let you go off on your own child, we got to do some training, child. You got the people and their feelings. But his video went viral. Shouts to Hollywood Unlocked. They actually posted his video on their page. I love when the sun sets. All right, are y'all gonna join the show tonight? We got 23 minutes. Why y'all be so scared to come on the show? Let's talk about it. We got more than 1,500 people watching. Why y'all be so scared to come on the show? He's gonna be a host eventually. We gotta train him first, though. Let's see. All right, the link to be a guest is in the comment section on YouTube and Facebook. We're at 1,500 people. Why y'all scared to be on the show? Someone said I'm not dressed. Why are you not dressed? People are too negative. Okay, someone says people are too negative. Um, People are too negative. Well, you guys be negative in the comments. Oh, well, honey, you still watch. Mm, child. Okay, let me see what day. I got a lunch meeting. Child, not for nobody. It's Father's Day weekend. I want to remind you guys that next week I'm going to be in France. I have my first international speaking speaking engagement in Cannes, France. And cousin Zach Boog is going to be hosting and Trell. They're holding down next week inside the Kendra G Singles dating app. So you guys need to go and make sure. I'm going to see what our new date is. If y'all don't push the request, and I mean, y'all here though, we have a lot of people. I'll go back to the dating app. I feel like y'all like the dating app because the dating app is a safe space and you get to decide if you want to be on YouTube or not. Oh, Jamal,
How you doing, Kendra?
you don't ever button your shirt.
I'm at home, Kendra. I'm always at home in my silk PJs. Always. I'm always comfortable.
Jamal, put the light in your face. Okay.
Hold on. Let me go upstairs in this other room real fast so y'all can see me.
Jamal, you don't went viral. You on Hollywood on lock.
Well, I get the people what they want to see, It's all. Thing about it is, Kendra, I just want to be clear, right? I don't really hate nobody or nothing like that. But I want people to understand this, right? I watch Kevin Samuels a lot, right? And Kevin Samuels the most respectful man to speak our truth for us. And women still hated him, and he had the right approach, right, delivery, everything that women crucify me for. They say he had the right thing, and they still hated him. So it's really not the approach, it's just about, people just don't want to face the truth. That's
Well,
basically what it is. So why would I butter up what I say when I'm gonna get hated anyway?
Well, I didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuels said. What I will say about Kevin Samuels is he was able to create. What I always will respect is he created his own lane. He created his own content, and now that for me goes a long way because I just respect anybody that can create their own content. But this is something, and I do see this a lot, and I do think this is worthy of saying. If y'all got all the answers, why y'all not married?
Uh, well, I can tell you this. I haven't picked. Well, I'm gonna be totally honest, okay? Because I see that I might as well give it to you raw, okay?
Well, okay,
Uh,
okay. Give it to us softly raw because I know
yeah, yeah.
your raw is real raw. So try to say what you say with a condom on, okay? So
Right. Okay. So
don't give it 1,000%.
right, I get you. I get you. Okay,
Right.
I'm be very respectful. The reason why I'm single is because, to be honest with you, since I was 16, right? I had my first child at 16, right? Regardless of what people say or what they think of me, I've always been chasing marriage, even when I was a youngster, because I was an abandoned child and I always clinged to the women I was with. So it wasn't like I was just making loose babies. I actually wanted to be with their mothers, right? And so I was a broken child, and I was using women to heal wounds that I didn't heal on my own. So recently, 6 years ago, I became single for the first time in 20 plus years because I was jumping in and out of relationships, not really letting myself heal, just taking trauma to the next relationship. And so 6 years ago, I became single and I didn't decide to be with anybody. I chose to actually work on myself because I'm a good father, I'm an active father. I spent the last 30 years of my life dedicated to my kids and making sure I put out a good product, even though I was the person who was I wasn't fortunate enough to have a father. So I made a lot of mistakes that a lot of people wouldn't if they had a father. I made sure my kids didn't make those mistakes. So I'm happy with myself for making good products in the world. Um, 6 years ago was the first time I actually got to focus on myself. Okay, instead of trying to please a woman, being in love, raising kids, pleasing everybody, I actually got a chance to focus on myself. And then once I focused on myself and got myself together, I noticed that all the people that were yearning for healed people aren't healed themselves, right? And all they can identify with is ignorant shit. Just like you just said, you had a good man on your show. I know plenty good men. Women walk right over them, but they love assholes. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Now, thing about it is I can appreciate one thing I want to say on your platform. I can appreciate all the women because there's tons of women in my inbox telling me thank you for speaking your truth. I appreciate you for being real. There are some women that say, you can say what you want to say without using the B word. I get it. I'm very articulate. I can speak without cursing. But it seems like that is what draws numbers. This is why people are watching me because I'm so ignorant. I'm very intelligent. I'm a business owner. Got all this shit going on. And to be I got a lot of I had a lot of people in my inbox that were saying you homophobic and all that. I'll just put it for the note because your platform is worldwide, okay? And a lot of people that don't know me don't know this. I am a barber and I've owned plenty barbershops, beauty and barbershops. Rest in peace to King James. He was one of the best stylists in Chicago. He's a gay man, okay? I have good relationships with gay people. I am not homophobic at all. I don't have a problem with them at all because what they do with their lives is on them. That's their business. I don't care what anybody does with their lives. And so I'm the person like this. I'm about relationships and progress. If I can progress with you and make a good relationship with you, then we good game. I don't care what you do behind, long as you leave me out of this shit. That's the thing that I want black women to understand, right? Um, I have a problem with this, and I'm gonna just be respectful when I say this. Queens, black women, when y'all it seems like to me as a straight man, it seems to me from my experience that all y'all do is support gay men. So what I want to make example is this: you have plenty strong black men doing successful things, and I do not see a plethora of black women breaking their neck to support these men. But as soon as a black man come out the closet, it's I love that for you, living your truth. They support the hell out of these people. But then when you have a straight man like myself who comes out and tell y'all, no, y'all not finna put that shit on me. Now it's, oh, you sassy, you this, baby, it's not that. It's just them people got enough people in their community. They don't need us. So please, black women, start supporting real men because y'all get on these platforms and y'all say y'all looking for them. Well, this is it. This is what you get. We
So I
very
was saying, okay,
direct.
this is the
We're
part I
honest.
think that I think this is the part that I think where they're probably because I just offended you. I don't think you're homophobic. I think that you don't want to be considered gay. But when you say real men, because one will say, although a man might date another man, he's still a real man.
Well, I mean, people, we in 2026. I'm not gonna argue over what people think. I'm stuck
Okay,
in the old school, and I know
understood.
what that is, and I'm just gonna stick with that. I don't want to bash people. I get in my ignorant stage, but I said that I'm gonna come on this platform and let y'all know that I actually got some sense. Okay, I'm really not ignorant. I just do that for views. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. I'm very intelligent. I've been a business owner. I've been on my shit for a long time, so I'm very articulate and I can get with the shit. But it seems to me like I say, like I don't see women supporting uh strong black men the way like I know people that have t-shirt companies, people that work out. I know all kinds of good men, and nobody pays them no attention. But I'll say this, and I'm gonna give him some light because this my homie. He used to come in my shop and sell me clothes. His name is Scooter. He's a gay man from Chicago. His name is Scooter. He's very famous. Everybody knows Scooter, right? The amount of support that this man gets is unremarkable from black women.
Well, I think so.
Literally.
Well, yeah, because and I said this a second ago. I have a lot of really good gay guy friends, and I value my gay guy friends. Like, I mean, I value all my friends. And it's, you know, I won't say especially, but I mean, I love all my friends. One thing I will say is gay men at times, and I'm thinking of Big Sexy, because Big Sexy definitely speaks for women. And I think sometimes, and you said this too, whenever you are saying anything that women want to hear, that will go viral because you're saying the things that they want to hear. And a lot of times gay men speak for women. So, you know, they're gonna support that because that's what they want to hear.
Yes.
What so I think that's where that goes. But a couple things I think, you know, as I was, first of all, I invited Jamal. Some people said I wasn't as hard on you. I wasn't trying to be hard on you. That wasn't my goal. But also, I do want people to know that I had invited him. So I'm always gonna give, I'm gonna extend a little bit more hospitality if I invite you on the platform. But I guess there are a couple things they wanted me to talk about, which I could talk about this because when I did Cam Newton, I remember, shout out to Cam Newton, but our interview, I won't say it turned for a left, but he was very much shocked when I said I would never date a man with 9 kids. And you know, then he goes on to say, "Well, did you ever have a chance to date a man with 9 kids?" Like I don't have a chance of a man of that caliber trying to court me, which is just not true. Do you think that there are some women? I mean, I would give it to you. You're attractive. You're definitely a man. But do you think that, yes, you might have quantity in women that want to date you, but do you have a lot of quality? Women that you would want to date back and take seriously and wife up? Because that's what I say when it goes back to what you brought up, Kevin Samuels. Quantity is in your favor. No one's going to debate that. Even you said you don't hit a woman, you replace her. You got so many women. So then the question comes, is it just quantity and not quality? Do you think that some of the behavior is knocking out your quality options?
Okay, give me 1 second. Cheryl, can you give me some ice and pour me another drink, please?
Oh God.
My
Who is
cleaner,
Who
my
is
cleaner lady
Cheryl?
is here. My cleaner lady, she cleaning up for me. No, I need some ice in here. Can you put some ice in here for me, please? Thank you. I'm sorry. So here's the thing, right? I like to be transparent as well. So I'll put it to you like this, right? When you a man who has options, right? Um, See, women like to have these standards and say, "Yeah, I expect this, I expect that, I expect that." But when you are the man that most women want, you pretty much got your cake and eat it too, right? And what I'll say is like this: there have been times in my life, and I'm older now, so I don't got time for all this shit. But in my younger years, you can have a woman with the best sex, a woman that like to rub your back, a woman that like to cook, a woman that like to clean. You'll have all these women put together like a Voltron, and they'll all be one woman. And what happens is when one woman comes in, it's hard for you to replace all those just being one woman.
I said that, so I'm not sure. Did that make it? Because everything wasn't on the interview I did with Jamal is 2 hours long, and it's the full interviews inside the dating app, and I put clips on social media. But remember, I said that to you in our last interview is that I have guy friends who, because they've had so many experiences with so many women, it's hard for one woman to be their everything because
Mhm.
she's just not going to be the best in everything that he's experienced. Like, if he's had a lot of experiences, she might not be the best cook, or she might not be the most understanding, or she might not be the best in sex. And because of his experiences, he's always comparing the best to that one.
Yeah, it can be like that, but the thing about it is that a man we are willing to settle with peace though. Like if you're a peaceful woman, we willing to be in on a few things. You know
Well,
what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
peace just means I'm gonna cause you havoc, but just don't complain. That's what, when a man says that, that's what it translates. It's like, I'm gonna do some things that's gonna probably piss you off, but keep the peace. So that means don't bring it up to me.
Well, thing about it is Kendra, you have to understand that that's just a man's nature. We do dumb shit. we're not like, we don't think critical like y'all a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because men, you gotta understand that men are hunters, and biologically we are built this way. So it takes that much more in you as a woman to bring that out of us. This is why God said it wasn't good for man to be alone. Why do you think you're here in the first place? You're here to make me better, but instead you're trying to compete with me. This is our problem. You're here to make me better, but instead you want to have what I have and say we're partners instead of being my healer. That's all we want.
Well, okay. Well, let me challenge that slightly. I'm here as a human being first, right?
Mhm.
God didn't necessarily assign you to my life.
How come
So
he
I
didn't?
have to,
You
so,
was born
so
out of me,
I, I
Kendra.
was born out of a woman. I came out of
No.
my mama's vagina.
So
Like
you're
that
not
was
so you're not religious then?
no, but religious or not, I mean, are we really debating how humans get on planet Earth?
No, I'm not debating that at all because I'm not a scientist. But what I'm saying is, if we speaking biblically, women come from men, and y'all were put here to be a helpmeet. Now,
Okay,
a lot of
okay,
people are
so
not religious, so they might not believe that. But I mean, most of the world, probably is religious to a certain degree.
okay, a couple things. So in your belief, every woman that is on planet Earth, her role is to be a man's helpmate.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what you
I
don't
disagree
understand
with
is
that. I disagree with
what
that so
what
much.
well, you disagree with that, Kendra, because you already done made it without a man. This
But
is
I
why
did
you see different views. You already made it without a man. But initially you were made for a man to help him build, and you reap the benefits of it.
no, I don't agree with that. I agree that I believe the way our world was once set up, that was the only woman's option. Our world was just like there was a time when black people were slaves. So we had all we could do is build white people's homes because we had no choice. And then we finally got freedom. And then the world wasn't set up for women to still thrive and be ambitious and to be a woman in my position. The world wasn't designed. The world was designed that you, like your husband, essentially became your boss. You couldn't get a job. You couldn't get a home. You couldn't get all those things. So then when women started to get rights, and I don't want to say equal playing fields, but the opportunity to pursue a career or pursue a dream, you're taking it as competition. I look at it as for many years, women were suppressed. In many countries, women are still suppressed into um, growing into who I believe God has called them to be. I do not believe every human being, every woman on this planet was born to be a wife. I also don't believe every man was born to be a husband. I don't believe every person was born to be a parent. We all have individual life purposes. And once you figure that out, you go for what you know. But I think that's the disconnect. I think there's a lot of men that feel like you, that feel like a woman's place is next to a man, and if she's not next to a man, they internalize it the way you do, as in competition. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm actually not even really thinking about you. I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do. Why does it have to be now I'm
Right. So
trying to
what
be a
so
man?
what you just said is, I'm not even thinking about you. Why you ain't thinking about your man, Kendra? Like,
I'm because
so here's
you're
the,
not
here's the
my
thing.
man. He's not
Here's
my
it. Let,
man.
let me make it clear, Kendra. You can still have the same things that you have with a man. This is what I'm saying. The thing about it is this. You have to understand. The man is the roof of the house. If the roof crack, baby, everything get wet. Is what I'm saying. You make a house a home. So what I'm saying is, if you were with the right man who
Okay,
who
here we go.
can help make it somewhere, and then when he makes it somewhere, he makes sure you good and you pursue your dreams, that's a beautiful thing. But in your position, you made it without a man, so you don't see that vision. So my question to you is this: how can you as a woman with your status even coexist with a man at all? Because it seemed like you checked out to a certain degree.
No, I didn't check out. This is what I check out in. I check out in where I am belittled to my existence is predicated onto the man that I'm next to. That's why I check out. I feel like that's not fair to a woman of my caliber to say that, oh, listen, I've been next to a lot of men, and the truth be told is I've been wiser than a lot of them. And I don't feel like I should suppress who I am for a man to feel like a man, right? But also, as I have evolved in life, and I will say this, I never even thought about this. I think Kevin Samuels is the one that really put this energy into the world of a successful woman having everything but a man. I don't think that's a bad thing, because just like men get grace, like you're not married. And I gotta say this, I don't want to lose tangent, but I want to make sure I talk about something with, I'll just bring it up right now. With you having 5 children's moms, and we want to be respectful because I know one of your children has passed on, but you procreated with 5 different women.
Mhm.
You believe that every woman would still consider you as a good option in dating?
Absolutely. My kids are grown. I mean, that
It
that
does.
chapter in my life is past. So the thing about it is there's a different dynamic when you have a man that has a bunch of little kids where they have to be in a household and you got to play daddy all over again. My kids are grown and gone. Okay, I'm back. I'm back that again. I done got a fresh new start. You see what I'm saying? So technically on paper you could say yeah, you got 5 children, but my kids take care of themselves. So I basically, that's no harm, no foul when it comes to a relationship. You know what I'm
Well, can
saying?
I jump into that? I think this is the disconnect, and this is the male ego where they don't realize. I would say this in my own personal life, I can never date a man with 5 kids, grown or not. And let me tell you the reason why. Because I always say if you attach yourself to a man, you attach yourself to everything he comes with. And I do believe that. Like I do believe if you about him, you about all things that come with him. And this might sound egotistical, but I'm not gonna let your baby mama talk about me to her friends like, yeah, my baby daddy dating Kendra G, and there's 5 different women that could tell that story, and now because you a good dad, they know your whereabouts, then they might indirectly know my whereabouts. Like I think about that always.
Yeah,
So
you absolutely should. But see, the thing about it is what I want to make clear, right, to everybody is this, right? I don't have ratchet baby mamas. Okay. I don't have the problems that men go through with baby mamas. I don't have that problem. Okay. My baby, you gotta understand, I had kids by women from the back, not the new ones. Okay. So they didn't do
what
all
does
that
that
shit.
mean? The back,
Because
not the new.
the new women are a little bit, not saying that it wasn't ratchet women back then, but I'm saying it's a little bit more common now. My children's mothers are um man, I love them to death, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. They good women. I chose great. You know what I'm saying? I actually chose great, and I very much am appreciative of that. Although because I'm a barber, I cut hundreds of heads, so I hear the stories, so I know what's going on. But I can't resonate with that. I don't have those problems. My children's mother always been respectful of my relationships. I've always been respectful of that. I'll tell you a story. One time I was in a bar one time and I seen a dude that was actually dealing with one of my baby mamas, right? Do you know this nigga bought me a drink? He bought me a drink. He like, Joe, you a player, bro. I fuck with you, bro. I'm like, man, bro, we cool, bro. Man, it is what it is, man. Me and my baby mamas are cool, man. We don't have no problems. And they all doing good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I said, to every bad scenario there's always an exception. Okay. um I made a lot of mistakes in my life. God damn it, I own up to them. I didn't have a father. How the fuck was I supposed to know? So like, you can charge it to my heart, but guess what though? The reason why I stand tall as a man is because of the fact that all I've been shot 3 times. I've been through a lot in my life, you know what I'm saying? And for me to be able to maneuver 5 women, raise 4 kids, and make 4 good products, man, I deserve a pat on the back, man. Like people can point out the bad, but baby, I come from nothing. I'm a statistic right now. Did you hear what I said? I've been shot in 96, 2005, and 2022. I've been shot 3 times. I don't even supposed to be here, but I'm here. I look good. Man, listen, I told everybody I went live the other day, and I told them, I said, in these 45 years I've been living right now to this very day, this is the happiest I ever been in my life. I can't make this shit up. This is the happiest I ever been. And now, if my inspirational stories are cool, But let's just be honest, internet, y'all like ratchet shit. And just because I used to be that dude, I can play that with second nature. I can be an asshole at the drop of a dime, just like that. But I'm also a gentleman. I also got another side to me. So this is what makes me different from the other people. I can play any room. I can do what I need to do to go where I need to go. Okay. So this is why I came on there today, trying to be respectful to let y'all know, yeah, I can be an asshole, but I also have a other side to me too. So yeah, in real life, yeah, I'm different, you know. I'm definitely different. So and the world need to see this shit. I got a hell of a story. Like honestly, I got a lot, I had a lot going on. And it's about time for the world to give me my motherfucking stripes, man. I'm tired of being humble, man. I made it through this shit. All right. So y'all gonna love it or hate it. For
Well,
real,
what
for
I
real.
will say is this is what I will say. Your internet gold, like you just are, your internet gold. I do think, and I already said that I want you to be a guest co-host, but I'm going to work with you. I'm gonna polish you a little bit. You came on polished today. I don't want you to lose you because I do think I agree with you. You as you is what people resonate with, right?
Absolutely.
Like so you have to keep the essence of you. But even you said it earlier, you can say the same message just and be direct, as you desire and give the truth and not water it down, but then maybe try to give the truth without calling her a bitch. Like
Man,
maybe.
so the thing about it is Kendra, the thing about it is all these black empowerment women that's in my comments talking about the B word. There are plenty black women calling themselves and y'all B words, and I don't see y'all in their comments telling them to stop. So this is what I'm saying. I think it's just a movement to silence men. Like, if you think about it, everything that's going, all the movies that's out, all the things that's out going on is all about women empowerment. And I think it's a beautiful thing. But I think that what happens is, I think that a lot of women lose sight of you still need a man. Because where did we, my thing is this, Kendall, where did we get off thinking we don't need each other? I need a woman. Okay,
Well,
so like I like at the end of the day, I got everything I need, right? But I swear, if I had me one good girl that can provide all these needs, I would be happy with her. I've been faithful before. I know how to be faithful. But the thing about it is a lot of women I don't think are qualified to keep a man faithful. Kendra G, because you're so goddamn busy.
yeah, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, find somebody else to do it because I think men say it out loud, but women live it. Men say, I want peace. A woman lives peace or nothing. And I think what happened
Are you
is, it's
serious?
not that, oh, let me tell you, I think that's why I said earlier, what I'm learning is there really is a disconnect with men because men are living in this male ego and they really feel like they're like every woman needs them, their guys get to earth, a woman's nothing without it. But the truth of the matter is, if you are causing a woman chaos, if you are causing a woman turmoil, if she is not at spiritual rest with you, she will happily choose a dog and her sanity before she aligns herself with the man. And as a woman, that's why you said earlier, I mean, in the podcast interview, you said it's the man that I want. I'm always curious to hear who's this magical man that people think I want because I bet you if you describe him, I've dated him. And I bet you I can say from first person experience, it's not all cracked up what people think it is. And when you live by that, I don't believe God put me on this planet to be stressed out. So it's not that women aren't saying
So
they
you
don't.
think men are insecure about your popularity or something like
No,
that? What
no,
do you
it's not
mean
even.
stressed out
No,
about what? What are you
no, no.
stressing about?
No, not stressing. Okay, how about this? You were very vocal on our last. Oh, I'm happy. Thank you, God, because I wanted to say this to you. And it was something you said, and I was like, because I was watching back the interview. But you said you think a woman is broken if she doesn't want to date, if she is closed minded to being like if she swears off men or whatever, you consider her a broken woman.
If she does
I
what now?
in our last interview, you said that you feel like a woman is a broken woman if she feels like she doesn't need a man or if she swears men off altogether.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I feel the opposite. I feel a woman is broken if she's sleeping with a man every single night, knowing that he's sleeping with other women, knowing that he might be doing something negative, even in the sense of, because one thing you said is a man of a certain caliber, he's going to have more women. To me, that's a broken woman, because why would I lay next to somebody that could put my life in danger via STD, via somebody being crazy because now they're attached to him? That to me is a broken woman, not the woman that says, listen, my life matters to me, and I'm not sleeping with a guy who would expect me to give him fellatio, but yeah, he's putting his thing in somebody else's body. Like, to me, that's a broken woman that agrees to that, not the woman that
I
says, I'm
agree.
not
I
doing it.
agree. I agree with you 100%. But here's the thing. This is the thing that I put on men, right? I'm gonna just ask you a question. Would you rather me be honest with you, or would you rather me make you happy?
No, I want you to be honest, because I can make the decision to disconnect. So I'm not
So
the
so
woman that
you
wants to
don't
bring the
so
cloud.
you would choose honesty over happiness.
Well, honesty is happiness to me. See, let me tell you, honesty to me, men say happiness. No, what you're saying is manipulating me to stay with you without giving me the truth. Give me the
That's
truth.
not true. That's not true because
Well, then why not? Well, then you should be. One thing I will say, I respect honest men, because now you're giving me the opportunity to make my own decision. You
yeah,
think
women
lying
say
to
that, but
me?
that usually pertains to cheating, not nothing else logical in a relationship. Because if okay, say if I dated Kendra G and I said, you know what, I don't like all that fucking makeup. Stop wearing that shit. You gonna feel offended.
No, I wouldn't. See,
So are you
listen.
gonna stop wearing it?
No, because I'm not
Right.
choosing you over me. So that's why I said you want. See, again, you're proving my point. Give me the honest truth, because then I can decide if what you like is also best for me. Now, I wear makeup. I'm a public figure. It ain't going nowhere, right?
No,
So
I
I,
get,
I
I
don't get
get, I
mad.
get that.
I
Nothing
know.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, in certain instances, when men be honest, it's sometimes tricky, and you could just see it in your comments from the reels that we got out. When you say certain things, they see tone, they see delivery, but they don't see the truth. It's always everything but what the message was. It's always the messenger. So, like, my thing is this, right? And this is what I know, Kendra, for real, for real. And I'm gonna just say this honestly to everybody that's watching, right? I'm gonna give men some good advice to, if you on here and you have a woman, or you on here and you have a man, to the females. Your relationship is based upon making each other happy, okay? Not telling each other truths. The truth will not set you free. The truth will create problems in your situation. Your job as a man is to make sure that 24 hours a day, the woman you chose is happy. Okay? I don't give a damn what these women say. Your job is to make her happy, not tell the truth. Okay? Women, your job is to make your man happy, not to tell the truth. This works on both sides. Okay? As long as you dedicate each other to making each other happy, you two motherfuckers is gonna last. When you
Let me ask you a
start,
question, real quick. I don't want to cut you off. Have you ever met a woman that you can marry,
yes,
and what happened with that?
we ain't together no more. I got 5 kids with all 5 of them.
So
If I
every
would have met any one of them right now in my life, I would have married them.
so,
Actually, I was engaged to 3 of them. I tried to, Kendra. I
and
just
what
couldn't
happened?
keep my
And
dick
what
in my
happened? Why?
pants.
And did you not get married because they didn't want to go along with your plan?
Man, Kendra, I couldn't keep my dick in my pants. I was young nigga getting money. I was out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's any young nigga in the city. Like Chicago, that's just our culture. Okay? It just is what it is. No salt, no sugar, no cream. Raw coffee. That's just how we was raised, to get money and get hoes. I took care of all my baby mamas. Even when I was a teenager, I was 19 years old with I had my first child at 16, but my second child, my oldest daughter, when I was with her mama, I was 19 years old. I was paying bills since I was a teenager. I was raised by them kind of men. That's how I was raised. Take care of your woman, but we get money, so we gonna have a look. Everybody need ranch sauce with their chicken. That's just how we was raised.
Well, here, and this is why you don't have a wife. Let me just give it like this. I hear what you're
Absolutely, I see that now. Kendra, I was a teenager. I was in my
right,
20s.
but
Kendra.
just like, and I hear you, but just like women are held accountable for the actions that they made in the past, men are held accountable too to a certain caliber of women. And I'm around a certain caliber of women who just would not align their lives with a man of your past. This is no judgment. Just like how you feel like she wears makeup, she's not pretty, and all those things. And I respect your thought process. Like I have no problem with your preference. But I think that there are some men who just cannot receive that there are a caliber of women that you're just not going to have the option with because of your past, no
Here's the
matter how
thing, though,
far away
Kendra.
it is.
No, I get what you're saying, and that's totally respectable. But on that note, I'll tell you this: y'all outnumber us way more than we outnumber y'all. So it's way more desirable women that I can have. With the ones that I can't have, don't even fucking matter. It just don't even matter.
But yes, and again you further prove my theory because yet you have more quality, but quantity, but you still don't have the quality because you have so many options.
That's not
I don't.
true.
Well, if that was the case, then you would be married right now and we'd be talking to you and your wife.
No, well, here's the thing though, Kendra. Like, honestly, all bullshit aside, if I wanted to be married, I could literally buy a ring and get engaged in the morning if I wanted
I
to.
believe you could, but I don't believe it
But,
would be the
but
woman that you would want to marry. I have
no,
no
no,
doubt.
that's not true.
Hold on. Everybody could get married. So, and I think if you are a person, if your goal is marriage, some people, I'm not in, it's, I respect marriage. There would be a lot of things that would have to be aligned for me to get married, but I'm taking me out of it. I know you got no debate with me. I know you can be married in an hour if you want us to be married in an hour, but I don't believe it will be to the woman that you would truly want to marry.
No, that's not true at all. The thing about it is like I said initially,
Well,
when I
but how can that not be true when you say you want a wife? So if there's a woman that could be your wife and you say you want a wife, then why don't you marry her?
well, so here's the thing. Like I said, I've been single for 6 years, and right now I'm on a journey to do something other. I'm on my internet journey right now. I'm focusing on myself. I owe myself this much. I gave my life to my kids all my life for the last 30 years, Kendra. I've been a stand-up nigga and a stand-up father. These next 30 years is going to me. Okay, and right now, I hope I don't meet a good girl because I don't want to waste her fucking time unless she can just hold on to me while I'm making this money like you feel. You see, you get to the money, you ain't got time for no nigga to be slowing you down. That's how I feel. Right now, I'm in my zone. I finally have found my lane where I am getting paid to be who the fuck I really am. I don't have to sugarcoat shit. And so now I'm focused on that. I owe it to myself. Like I really owe it to myself. Like I'm a real father, okay? I dedicated my life to my kids, okay? And they are the reason why I am not where I want to be right now. My kids are responsible for that because I had a scholarship to go play basketball and shit. I
No,
could have
your
went to
kids are
school.
not responsible.
Hold
You
on.
are responsible because you
Yes,
created them.
yes, absolutely. I'm responsible for having them, but guess what? I could have took the route that most niggas did and left their ass like my daddy did me. But instead, I put my future on hold to be a stand-up nigga. So now that I done raised my product, everybody's good. It's time to focus on Mac Mall. That's it. That's all. So listen, I'm not saying if I meet a good girl, right? Because I don't really got time for all this dating shit and be chasing females and shit. If I got a good solid girl on my team that's like, you know what, Ma, we in it together. I'm doing me, you doing you. We just gonna do this shit together. I'm cool with that. I'm not trying to be all in her shit. I don't want her all in my shit. I want her to have some fucking business, okay? Because I got some, okay? So at the end of the day, the love part, I'm past love. Okay. I just want to be peaceful. Okay. We
Well,
don't even
you
got to
give,
love each other. Let's just be respectful.
but you know,
Okay.
you give. But here's the thing: when you give peace, you get peace. So peace is easy to get when that's what you come with.
But see, the only reason you wouldn't have peace because
I would have no.
you will
I
have
would.
you will have a man that probably will be insecure with you being in a lot of niggas' faces because you're a media personality. Like that brings a lot of insecurity with men when they be, because I'm pretty sure like whoever you dating or whoever you dating, you're always gonna be around somebody that's doing better than them. And a lot of men cannot fathom that. A lot of men get insecure when they're around certain men that got more than them. So say for instance like this, right? I'm so motherfucking confident I could be in a room full of NBA players. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Prince. I don't give a fuck who in there. I'm gonna be Mac Mall. I don't nobody intimidate me. And like a lot of niggas will think, well, my female looking at her, I'm gonna be looking like, yeah, that's my bitch. I'm fucking her. And I know she look good.
Oh God.
I stand, hey, listen, don't no nigga intimidate me, man. I'm breed totally different. Okay?
Oh,
Just is what it is.
no, I would say in my real life, mostly everybody is very successful. So, but outside of that, I always remind people that I don't consider myself to be a relationship expert. I always consider myself to be a journalist. And the reason why that's important for me to always remind people is because I approach this space from a data, almost like I did a research case on this, how I got into this relationship space. So, a couple of things that I have observed is I think that, and I said this to you a couple times, men are really having a difficult time, some men, I should say, accepting a fact that if a woman can provide for herself financially, that she actually can be okay without a man. You know, it was the brainwash tactic of if you're not with me, you're gonna get a dog and die alone. You know, and I learned that this is a way that men are almost trying to scare women to the point where it's better to have me than nothing because you're going to have a dog if you don't be with me. And women are saying, well, no, I'm going to take my chances because I have a full life. I'm happy. I have friends. I have family. I actually have guys in my life and they're not buying it. And I believe, see, you are in a position where I do believe companionship, you're never going to lack that. I think you are a man that will always have a body in your bed if you wanted a body in your bed. But that's actually not every man's reality. There are some men who cannot get women anymore because they don't come with money. They might not come with their aesthetics. Women are way too expensive. Something you said that I do agree with. Women now, we have makeup, we have hair. So the average woman doesn't feel she's average anymore. So now she wants above average, but doesn't want to deal with above average shit. So the average guy who might be a good man in his soul, you know, and I get these men on my show. I always say I get men who are willing to be providers, but they make 65K. So you're not gonna have this. Just you're not island hopping. You're not private jetting it. That's not what they come with. They come with a good, regular, average life that some women can't accept anymore because they've been exposed so much to social media. And not saying that there's women that aren't upset. I'm just going to focus on men and then I'll go to women. But there was a time when our world was set up that a man automatically got a woman, you know, because the world wasn't set up for a woman to live on her own. She couldn't get an apartment on her own. The world didn't accept the fact that if you, first of all, there wasn't even birth control. There was a time when you had sex, if you had sex, you getting pregnant. And whoever you got pregnant by, now you have to marry them, whether you want to or not, because that's just the way it wasn't acceptable to. I don't even think, I'm not sure when abortions came into place, but I need to research that. But so many things have changed. And I think that there are men who are upset that they cannot control women like granddaddy and them were able to many years ago. So now they're trying to figure out a way to take that anger out on women. On the flip side, there are women who are still living by old rules. When they say, I want a provider, right? And they make $150,000. I don't make the rules, but does your face match your wage? Because that's what men say. Like a man is going to choose the attractive girl if he has his own money over the girl who makes the same as him. Now, a man that's going to care about your money is the man that needs to spend your money. So yeah, he don't care how attractive you are. He cares how attractive your bank account is because he want to spend your cash. But when you're asking for a man that makes a certain amount of money, he may not select you back if you make the same because you might not meet his attraction requirements. So those women are having a difficulty. And then outside, let's bring social media in the world. Now you got to be the baddest girl in the land. Like you're in Chicago. There's probably so many women in Chicago that might want to date you, but it's like maybe there's a girl in Houston I could date. Maybe there's a girl in New York I could date. Maybe there's a girl in Atlanta. So our world has evolved so much in this dating space, and there's challenges all across the board, and there's anger that's
See,
being
let,
spewed on
let me
both sides.
let me say this. Before I start, let me say this. Kendra G Media and all the black women watching, I love you, Black Queen. Okay. I'm sorry that these men that did y'all so wrong. Okay. I'm sorry, Queens. I'm very sorry.
Do you okay?
Um,
Talk about
my
yourself. You
my
know you
thing.
did women. Wait, Jamal, are you apologizing for you? Do you not think you did 5 women you had kids with wrong?
I did pretty much every woman I was with wrong.
Okay, so you need to apologize to the women that you did wrong.
Well, first and foremost, Leah, let me do that. All the women that I've personally scarred, I'm sorry. Okay. I know us men have did a hell of a job on y'all. You gotta understand that I grew up in the 80s and 90s where they promoted pimps up, hoes down. Okay. And so just like the music is shaping the minds of these children now with the killing, we were shaped into having a bunch of women. Okay, this is it was just in the music, and this is how we was raised, especially coming from a single parent household. Okay, so I just want to say on my behalf, black women, we are sorry. Next I want to say is this. When men date, okay, we date for the things that we cannot supply. Okay, so if we have the income, the resources, the whatever, we're not looking for a woman to bring the same thing. We're looking for you to be strong where we are weak. Okay. So my thing is this with women, Kendra, you're doing pretty good for yourself. I'm pretty sure you probably won't date a broke man, but why won't you date a man that brings something that you don't have that you can't bring to yourself? Because won't it feel good to just have a man to rub your back after a long day or run you some bad water, cook you something to eat, dick you down real good? I know you like that kind of shit.
Be
Come
be
on.
be respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful. I think this goes back to what I said again about the male ego. I will be in another relationship eventually. That would I do not lack men in any category.
I'm
I
sure
have
you don't.
so
But what I'm
so
saying
this
is
is
this.
but hold on. But just like how you said, you literally just said this for yourself. Right now, you are the happiest you ever been. You found the lane, you're building something. And you don't even want to meet somebody because you're so focused on what you're building. And as men watching, again, I said this, the male ego can't receive if a woman is in that same space. I have so many things that, and I'll be able to make sense of a lot of things eventually, but this year in particular, I decided it's intentional that I did not want to be in a relationship in 2026. And it doesn't mean that I will never get in a relationship again. Of course I will be. I mean, I have a lot of great options, but I don't want to do that right now because what I said, I'm not sure if I said this here. I know what I bring to the table as a good woman.
Mhm.
And I needed to be selfish and focus on Kendra this year. And I think a lot of women at times need to focus on yourself because a good woman is going to be this. A good woman is going to be your free therapist. She's going to be your best friend. She's going to cover you. She's going to pray for you. If times get hard, she's going to show up for you. She's going to put probably herself second to you. And this ain't even wife. This is just good
Well,
woman, girlfriend, moments of life as she shows up.
give me
I
an
need
example of a woman putting a man before herself.
well then you just and this is what you're every time you talk, you prove my point. You've never met that kind of woman because
No,
that's
I
what a good
have. I
woman
just want to know
does.
what your example is. I have. Kendra.
And
So
in every
go ahead.
relationship I've ever been in, I've always compromised, and it was the relationship that made the decision, not my individuality. So I obviously respected the person I was in a relationship with. There were times that I had to suppress myself. And this is not one relationship. I can use this for every relationship. But when you're in a relationship, both people are compromising, right? And sometimes a good woman, even though she's not wife, that's what you get out of her. Like you'll get a wife type of loyalty, whether you deserve it or not, but that's just her clause. Like,
That's just in you as a woman. That's how you are
right.
built, Kendra.
Right. But what I'm saying is that should not be given to every single man. A man has to earn that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, a
Absolutely
man
not.
has to earn that. And sometimes a woman needs to take that away and give all that greatness to herself because she needs to focus on herself for that season. There's
Well, you
nothing wrong with
already doing good.
negotiating.
So how much more successful do you want to be before you want to be with
Oh,
someone?
baby, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, okay.
This is just this is
Well,
just
I mean,
let me tell you, you got to understand, I've been going through the expectations for my life of what I wanted all my life. So all my life, my dreams at some point in time, even California, I got to California 3 years ago, but California is a 20-year dream, and of course, people along the way are always trying to give me limits. People try to give Black women limits all the time, but going back to God, oh,
what do you
absolutely.
mean? What kind of limits do black women got? Because
Are you kidding me?
yes, I see more black women empowerment than ever in 2026.
Well,
What do you
well,
mean?
there's Black women empowerment, but when I was young, and this is what I will accredit to my dad as we lead into Father's Day. I love that my father made sure I had the audacity of a white man. And when I say the audacity of a white man, let me explain that. White men are taught to dream the highest dream that you could dream. White men don't have limits on their dreams. If you want to be the president of the United States as a white man, you can believe you can achieve be the president of the United States. I will even say Black men, until Barack Obama hit that ceiling, that wasn't even something they would allow a Black man to achieve. So just like you have limits, there's a limit under Black women. But what if you are so ambitious, like let's just say a Oprah who beat all odds of what she accomplished in this world? And how do you know that that wasn't her life's mission? Like maybe her life mission wasn't to get married. Maybe her life mission wasn't to have a child. Maybe her life mission was to sow into the planet as she did.
So
And that should
what
be
you saying?
respected. Huh?
What you saying, Kendra? When we had the interview, you talked about how the women of yesteryears didn't have resources to leave men and they had to put up with certain things, right?
Yes. Yes.
When I listen to you talk, Kendra, it's like y'all don't want to be with us anyway.
Well, no,
This is
wait,
what
hold
this
on. But
is
listen, I take that. No, that's not true. Kendra represents Kendra. There's plenty
right,
of
but a
women.
lot
Watch,
of
but hold on
women
real
say
quick.
what you're saying.
No, but what I'm saying is, well, that's why if you want something different, then you go to the woman that's not like me, because there's plenty of women right now that are watching and are saying, I don't want to work as hard as Kendra G. I don't want to do all the things that Kendra G is doing. I
Mhm.
want a man to attach myself to. There's plenty of women watching right now that feel that way. And that's what I'm saying. See, the seat I sit in and what my show has taught me, which I'm grateful for, is we are all unique. I don't represent, I'm actually very unique. I think I might represent a small percentage of women, to be quite honest. So my suggestion is don't focus on a woman like me. But that's what happens at times. Men are focusing on a woman like me because of the resources. Let's break it down. Of the resources, of the access, of the ways that I could change their life, for all the things. The same reason why a woman tries to find a successful man, men also try to find successful women that they can branch themselves off on too. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I'm not a desperate woman, so I'm very observant and I recognize that.
So it
So
seems
what
to
I
me,
say is I'm not the woman. Focus on the girls that want to get married, that will be quiet. But what I challenge that is those don't be the girls y'all really want in the end. There's a girl coming to America proved that. He could have got married to the girl that would hopped on one foot, would have did every single thing he desired, and he didn't want her. He
You
wanted the
ain't
girl that was the challenge.
you ain't never just compare us to Coming to America, baby. That's the most.
What I am
Okay.
comparing is this:
My,
is that every man will say they have all these women options, they have options, but yet they have no wives. So what that means to me is the options you have are not really the options you want. You have a
no,
lot of
it's not.
quantity,
It's not
you
that
have
at
a lot of
all.
quality.
It,
Huh?
it's not. It's not that at all. What I think is, it's the element of commitment is where we defer it, because a man, like, my thing is this for me, and I'm gonna just speak for me, and I know a lot of men might agree to this. A perfect day for a man: get up, go to the gym, get to the bag. After you make your money, you come home, you lay up with something soft that smell good. Perfect day. Okay. Now, the thing about it is when it comes to doing that same thing with one woman, it becomes the commitment where now I can't live free. Because when you speak, this is what I'm hearing, right? And this is basically how I feel. It seemed like me and you have a similarity in this. We don't mind a relationship, but it's just we want to be in a relationship with single benefits. That's what it is. You don't want to have to answer to nobody. You
That's
want
not
to do what you.
true.
No, you don't
No,
want to answer to nobody. No, you
no, hold
don't,
on.
kids.
Well, no,
You don't
this is
want
the
to
thing.
answer to
I don't
nobody.
want you, I don't want you to misunderstand. I am choosing not to be in a relationship this year because I am focused on other things. And I do know if I'm in a relationship, now to this, I know the commitment that I would have to make. And this wasn't the year for me to be in a relationship. This was a year. This is an amazing career year with amazing career opportunities that I've worked for a very long time that has required a lot of my dedication. And so that was a conscious decision. And I just don't understand. Like I use the example of Michael B. Jordan. If Michael B. Jordan told anybody when he was filming Sinners, I ain't dating this year. Like this is a movie that could change my whole life and I could win an Oscar. No man would rebuttal it. They would say, I got you, bro. Stay focused, do what you gotta do. But I always go back to this. When a woman says that, a man can't, he just his mind, the male ego just cannot compute that. They
So
can't.
you think that men have a problem with you being successful?
No, you have a problem with me accept you have a problem. I think some men have a problem accepting that I am single because I want to be right now and I'm thriving and happy. And
So
even
you
though I'm
saying,
not,
I don't get that from you. Like, so you saying that a lot of men are saying that you're single because you out of the dating market or you can't get
well,
nobody?
yeah, someone just said this is something I'm happy you brought that up. I tell my age, so I'm 47. I don't know about y'all life, and I'm gonna talk my shit for 1 second. So get ready for cocky Kendra. Just
I
FYI.
got my
But
cocktail. Where my
but this
Mac
is
Mall
like the
glass at?
internet. Now, one thing I will say, I love my show. First of all, my show has given me the opportunity to connect with people all around the world. But the truth of the matter is, the people in the comment section that speak upon my life, honey, you are not in my real world. And I can tell by the things that you say. You know, I'm 47 years old and I country hop. I'll be in France next week. A couple weeks after that, I'll be in Antigua. A couple weeks after that, I'll be back in Spain. My life does not stop. And if it was the truth, if I literally did not have dating options, I would be honest and say that. But I have men that I can't leave me alone. Like I have men that create different Instagram pages just to still follow me because they want to be attached. You have to know any woman that is successful and keeps herself together, she's never gonna lack options, honey. It's just the
But
truth. And
what
I
kind of
have,
man is that desperate to do all that kind of shit?
what do you mean? Well,
To make
just
fake
like
pages and shit. Who does that? That's a
Well,
weird ass
men,
nigga
well, I
anyway.
can tell you who does that. Men who are clout chasers, men who want to be in the rooms that they can't get in without getting access, being attached to a woman. There's plenty of men like that. And also a lot of times they're like attractive women. Like the attractive woman is trying to cash out with the most successful man because she's like, so many men want me. I want the highest bidder I can get for my attractiveness. Best believe there are plenty of men that are attractive and feel like their attractiveness is enough for them to cash out with the highest bidder. Amber Rose's baby daddy is the perfect example of this. He left Amber Rose for Cher. Now I don't know too many men who would rather have sex with Cher over Amber Rose. But what can Cher provide that Amber Rose can't? Access to the world. Like Cher is legendary celebrity. She can go anywhere on the planet what Amber Rose can't provide. But you can't tell me she provided better sex than Amber Rose. Cher's 70 something. I don't know if Amber's 30 or 40. So, and then also our world has evolved where there are a lot of women who are doing well financially. We see it now. Women are getting divorced. They gotta pay spousal support.
Throwing divorce parties and shit. It's sad that y'all
Well,
hate us so much.
but also, okay, and there was a time, and that's why I've always felt this way about for men. Like I understand if a man has a lot of money, right? I understand if a man has a lot of money and he doesn't want to get married. I mean, I get it. I get it. You will never get no pushback from me. I mean, I understand the differences if you want to have children and that matters to you. I think, you want to have children, you want to have a wife, all that makes sense. But if you make it to a certain point in life and you have a lot of money and you already had your kids and you've decided that you don't want to be legally bound to a woman, that would make sense to me.
Well, in my reality, to be honest with you, the only people want to be married is the people that ain't been married. Everybody that's been married and divorced say they'll never do it again.
Exactly. So why? So, and then I sit in a reality of marriage. I don't sit in fantasy of marriage. I don't think about a ring. I don't think about the wedding day. I don't think about any of that. What I think about is, am I ready to ride out with this person for the rest of my life? I wouldn't even get a prenup because I would never get a divorce. Like, I think I take marriage actually way more serious than other people because I will never get a divorce if I was to ever get married.
I
Marriage is
feel the
not.
same way. That's why I waited. I feel the same way. I actually want to be married. I always think about the togetherness with one woman. It's something that I feel like I owe it to myself. I've been a player too long, man. I done enough. It ain't nothing out here that I ain't done already, to be honest with you. So I haven't given up on love, and I absolutely want to be married. It's just right now I'm focused on what really matters to me. I feel like I owe this to myself to get myself over that threshold. Always been doing good, man. Long run, man, to doing good with myself. But I feel like now, I feel like every 5 years I should crack a new level in my life. So yeah, I found my lane on the internet, and I'm trying to see what my new beginnings bring. But although at the same time, though, I'm not saying if I meet a good girl that I'm opposed to being in a relationship.
Well, what is okay? Two
She
things.
just
I'm,
gotta
I'm gonna I'm
understand my
gonna write this
lifestyle.
stuff down because I don't want to forget it. Okay, good girl. Okay, I'm gonna write down a couple things because I want to. I'm seeing some comments I want to respond to. You keep saying good girl. What is this good girl? Give an example of the good girl.
One thing I absolutely love is a woman that's soft spoken. I swear to God, a soft spoken woman calms me down so much. I think like that's my better half. Like there are women that I know that I've dealt with that has never heard me curse or raise my voice at all.
So why you
Be-
not with her? Because that means you had a soft spoken girl.
Because I had too much going on, Kendra. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had too much going on. When you got too much going on, you just got too much going on.
Can I
And
say
it's,
something? And I don't want you to be offended.
I'm not.
I don't believe men with multiple maybe. I don't believe men with multiple baby mamas ever get married.
Well, I hate to disappoint you.
You so you know a man with 3 or more baby mamas that end up getting married,
Hell yeah, plenty of them. I live in the hood.
and
Happens
they still and
all.
they're still
So look,
married.
all the stereotypes that's on the internet is fallacy. It's not real. Like
Well, this is something in my.
with the women saying I don't like short niggas. He got to be at least 6 feet. That shit does not happen in the hood. All the short niggas getting pussy. Long as you got some money, that's all they care about. All that height shit and how you look and you don't go to the gym. Bitches in the hood don't care about that shit. If you got a bag, you getting hosed. This just is what it is. All these
But you don't want
internet
to marry a hood
statuses,
woman. You don't want
man.
to marry a hood girl.
No, so no. My thing is this, right? Due to my experience, I'm really open to anything. I really am, as long as she's peaceful, because I know that there are gems in hard places. I know that um there are exceptions to every rule. So I'm open to any woman, honestly, to be honest with you. I don't worry about a girl's past. If she's good at what she do, I would just thank the men before me that she had enough practice to please me, to be honest
Well,
with you.
I want to, okay, I want to further, it wasn't necessarily about the internet. So I have a lot of married friends, right? And there's a cloth, like marriage people, women too, and marriage men. There's a certain cloth that's just in them, opposed to the cloth that's not. So people who are married, it's not like they have perfect marriages. The best example of this in a celebrity version is Will and Jada. We know all their business,
Mhm.
like, from their 20 plus year marriage. But what happened? They still married. And that's literally the cloth to marriage is you decide, like everybody I know's marriage is not like they've had a perfect role. They've had bumps, but marriage was just never an option. Like excuse me, divorce is just never an option. And it's not even always the man's fault. Cause I think most women draw narratives if a marriage ends, it's always the guy. No, there's women that fuck up marriages. Like I
Yes,
know women that
absolutely.
have messed up with good men. Like I know women that 1,000 marriages that have ended, and I would say it's 1,000% the woman's part. So I just think that in our space now, again, we are learning this new world, and um having so much access, like dating is a buffet and people not willing to put in the work, because a marriage is just two people who are going to put in the work day after day, put themselves first. I think you should be honest, because then you meet a person who's agreeing to accept you for who you are and not who they want you to be, because that's where I think it gets tricky. That's why I don't believe in lying to the woman. She needs to know who you are. I know you don't agree to this because you feel as though make her happy and that's all that matters.
Well, what that's why I said though, Kendra, it's certain things. Now, see, when I talk about not being honest, I think women typically go straight to not being honest as far as the cheating part. I don't mean like that. There's just certain things that you don't bring up in a relationship just to keep the peace. For example, um, when I my grandmother raised me, right? When my grandmother came in the house and my grandfather said, well, this that, nobody do this, nobody do that. My grandma sneaked me ice cream. Don't tell your granddaddy. My grandma let me stay out an hour later. You better be glad your granddaddy ain't see you. Those are lies to keep the home happy. Is it the truth? No. She lied to her husband because I came in late. But those are lies that keep the relationship peaceful. This is what I'm saying. I'm not speaking on, oh yeah, I'm fucking a bunch of bitches and I'm gonna lie to you. No, that's not the lie I'm talking about. Because this is what I know women are referring to, because they always refer
But
to the
that's
worst
also what
fucking
you said
scenario.
though too. That's what you said too though. So
Well,
I hear
I,
you.
I didn't mean it. This is why I'm trying to clear it up, because
Okay.
my thing is this. My thing is this, right? And I say this all the time, that honestly, for the women, there is nothing that you can do, even if you are a good woman. There's nothing you can do to stop other women from being attractive to a man. He's always going to be attracted to other women. But the thing is this, when you create peace and happiness, you create a space where your man wants to come home. Well, because I've been in love before and I know how it feels. When you're in love and the person that you're with is making you happy, you don't even see no another bitch. I'ma just be honest with you. You don't even think about nobody else because the person that you're with is fulfilling your needs. What happens is in a relationship, people get selfish. They put themselves in the equation instead of thinking about pleasing the other partner. And this is why I say the disrespect come in it. And this is why I always leave men an option, because I understand men, because I am a man. Women don't understand us fully. Some women do. That sometimes, no matter what you do good as a woman, sometimes a man has an urge to sleep with another woman. Are all men like this? Absolutely not. But it comes a time where a man might want to do that. And this is why I always throw out the option. If you have a good girl, do not jeopardize your fucking household for a cheap, funky bitch. Don't do that. Okay? What you do, don't get side bitches. Get you some of there's plenty women selling it. Get a 200, 300, 400, 500. Whatever you got to do, get your rocks off, take your motherfucking ass home and make your household happy. Okay? Do not get a side bitch that's going to potentially ruin your fucking household. That's all I'm saying. Now, like I say, every man don't cheat, but every man will cheat, if that makes sense to y'all. So if you feel that urge,
Every
and you,
man does not cheat, Jamal. That's not
I,
fair.
I said every man does not cheat, but every man will cheat. That's what I said.
Explain the
Okay.
will cheat though.
Some men are forced to cheat
How? Okay, explain that. How can a man
because
be
a lot
forced to
a lot
cheat?
of women weaponize the coochie and don't want to give it up because they got an attitude. And the
So if a
worst.
woman is mad at you and doesn't want to have sex, you feel as though that's a man's cheating pass?
No, it's not a pass, but what I'm saying is how many days you want me to put up with this? You got to mind you, think about this. You have a man that a lot of women won't. So I'm dodging a lot of inboxes just to come home to get no ass. That's
You're
not
not
fair.
Josh Nine. You should go be with all them women that
No,
want you.
no, 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 no. I'm with you. Okay. I'm with you.
Nah,
And I chose to be
but
with
you're
you.
acting like
No, 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 no,
other
no,
women
no.
want you, and I should know this.
No,
You should go.
what I'm saying is first and foremost, before we get to the other women, you're mine. That's my shit. And you're withholding my shit from me. That's not fair.
But why is she withholding it? I will
Because
say
she in
this.
her feelings.
I will say this. If you are, this is okay. This is what I will say, and
Can
I
we
think
make
that
up? Can we fuck and then you still be mad? Why you gotta hold the coochie from?
okay. Can you say can we have? I,
I'm just saying.
okay. Here's the deal. Something you there was a couple things. Okay, we did the good girl thing. Um, I don't want to lose my train of thought. When you get something you did say that I do think is true, that women want a certain type of guy, but don't want to understand what comes along with that guy. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. That's why I'm on record. I don't like high value. I do like high demand. I think that there are men that consider, because I don't believe because a man is attractive, has money, has access, should be considered high value, because that man might be the worst man that you ever come in contact with, and he may not have no value. He might not even show up for you. To
Well,
me
this is
personally,
this the new shit, Kendra. I'm not into this high value woman, high value man shit. This is some new millennial shit. I
hold on,
just
let me.
think that
Okay, I'm about to cuss my. Hold on, real quick. This show is called Kendra G Singles, and at any given moment, if you don't like the conversation, you can go to bed. You can have a night. Because one thing you're not gonna do.
I can't see the comments. What
No,
happened?
not. But one thing you're not gonna do right now. There's not somebody in queue. Now let me take it back for a second, because now y'all got me fucked up. Before
Uh-oh.
Jamal came on, I was on for 23 minutes waiting for someone to be a guest, and nobody didn't want to be a guest. Jamal calls in, and the viewership went up. Okay, so you had an opportunity to be a guest. There's nobody in the back room right now. So why y'all complaining? Take your ass to bed. Go put your bonnet on your head. Go tuck the kids in. Go do what you gotta do, because y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all complain. Y'all complain. If I end the show early, Kendra, don't go. Don't end. Now wrap this shit up, bitch. Wrap your hair up and go to sleep. Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now.
Oh
What are you
shit.
watching? Like, so, period. Like,
I'm
y'all
sorry.
actually have no idea. I've been doing this for 6 years, and it's very hard to keep a show like this going for 6 years with new content every week. People post stuff, but do they post original content on their page, what they've created every week for 6 years? Put some motherfucking respect on my name, okay? It's not easy to do. And if everybody could do it, everybody would.
I'm not seeing the comments. Let me see what's going on here. I'm sorry, Kendra.
That's why I said I was gonna stop swearing. I said I was gonna stop swearing, and y'all be causing me to cuss all the time.
I'm
And I'm
not wearing
trying to
off
stop
on you,
swearing.
Emma.
And the fact of the matter remains, this show started off. I was here. I was waiting for someone to be a guest, and y'all ain't pushed the button because y'all was scared. So you need to honestly be thanking Jamal that y'all got a show tonight, because I was about to end before he joined. So while y'all trying to act ungrateful, you should be saying thank you, Jamal, for pushing the button so I can have some entertainment for an hour and 40 minutes with your
Where am I
ungrateful
missing?
asses.
Hold on. Okay, now I see what there go the comments. I see the comments now,
I know
baby.
I
Now
gotta
y'all
pray.
about to
Pray
make
for
me
me,
start
y'all. I
trolling.
gotta stop swearing. Can y'all pray for me? I do gotta stop swearing.
No,
Well,
let
you
me do it.
inspired me to stop swearing because your mouth was so much. But long
No,
story
it's
short,
all good. You can
we're
stand
gonna
back, baby. Let me take the backlash. Fuck these dumb assholes.
no, we're gonna let's do a couple things. Tell everybody how they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Dusse Davis, Dusse Davis, and on Instagram at I am Mac Mall, MacMall, and on TikTok at I am Mac Mall with 2 A's, 1 L, baby.
Okay. We can start training right now. If somebody wants to be a guest, because I have to train Jamal. So just
You don't have
somebody
to
that
train me, baby. I'm good. I'm good.
okay, you call me Kendra, but I do have to train you because I don't trust you by yourself yet. Everybody got trained, to be fair. Zach got trained. Trout actually didn't get trained, but he tried to be a host for a year. But
Kendra, can I
yes,
say something real fast? I just got to say this right. I'm from the old school, so I talk a little different. We used to call females baby girl back in the day, so I just use baby for short for baby girl. So don't take it personal. It's just how
I
I talk.
understand.
I
No, I
call
understand.
everybody baby, so
I,
don't take it personal.
I understand. I understand. The reason I had to correct it because this is a dating show, and all they're
Yeah,
gonna do is say, "Oh, they must be dating." So we don't want to give the wrong impression. That was all that I was saying for that. If this
no, I
wasn't a
get it.
dating show, I would understand. But unfortunately, we live in the space where
20,
everybody creates their own
2026.
narrative. Yeah, we
Yeah.
live in 2026. But so I understand. But I do. Let's give Jamal his first guest. So who wants to be a guest that Jamal can be asked the questions to?
Now you know these people think I'm gonna be an asshole,
No,
Kendra.
no, you have to. He's not going to be ignorant. He's not going to be ignorant.
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
Let's do it. So a woman or a guy.
Tap in, tap in.
We want to bring somebody on the stage. So push the request. I'm gonna put the
That
link out there. But Jamal, here's the deal. I say this. I don't want you. I want you to be yourself because who you are works. So it's not that I don't want you to be yourself.
Kendra, I'm gonna be myself, baby. You don't gotta worry about that.
I just
Okay. It's
don't.
just you
I
can't
just don't.
expect me to be an asshole 24/7. Can I mix it up a little bit? I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah.
be
I mean, I was gonna
myself.
say, can you be yourself without?
Yeah, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be
Okay, y'all. I'm
myself, baby.
putting. All
I
right.
have
The link is pinned. I do want to see why y'all acting scared. We got more than 2,000 people watching. We got more than 2,000 people watching. This is Jamal's first opportunity to actually ask the questions.
so first of all, I want to say thank you, Kendra, for allowing me to glow up off your platform. I've gained a few followers and I made a little money off of you, and I'm very appreciative for that. Okay.
I saw that your Instagram went up by like 6,000 followers.
I ain't even look at Instagram. I got a bigger following on Facebook, but I'm
Okay, yeah, listen. Believe it or not, I love seeing people win. I know some people don't think that's the truth, but I do think for the lane that you are in, I don't listen to what people say, I listen to what they do. And you get a lot of engagement. So that's true. So listen, I hope you can win. I think you'll be great in this space. I think that okay, are y'all acting nervous? Are y'all acting nervous? I'm giving y'all the opportunity. It's 2,100 people because we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. Y'all want the dating show. I'm giving you the opportunity to be on the show right now.
They
So when
said, bring
Ashley
my
said, hold
five
on.
baby
Ashley
mamas
said,
on the show.
hold on. Ashley said, I'm going outside. How am I going outside? Ashley, how am I going outside? Your ass is here. You here with me, Ashley, on a Monday night. How am I going outside when I have the most expensive thing you have, which is your attention? Baby, when y'all gonna learn, I will never go outside. Anybody ever trying to talk about me, you'll never win because the bottom line is you have to give me your attention in order for you to talk about me, which means I already won. Negativity, love, it's all attention, and that all works in my favor. Thank you. Toodaloo.
So you streaming from YouTube and Facebook?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't get in. I was trying to log in from Facebook at first. I had to come on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. So who wants to be? Let's see. Can we get a guest for Jamal? I I did a I did a fake guest inside a dating app, and he definitely stumped me. He stumped the hell out of me. But I think this will be good. I think you've had a cool demeanor tonight, so there will be. I do gotta stop swearing. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna
Man,
pray for that.
I'm feeling good tonight. I appreciate everybody that support me, man. I definitely do, and I appreciate you, Kendra. You the goat right now, for real, for real.
Listen, did your friends and family tell you about Hollywood Unlocked? I didn't even do that.
Yeah,
That was on
everybody
them.
sent it to me. Everybody sent it to me. Yeah, they sent it to me. I appreciate them too, man. You know, it's definitely appreciated, man. From where I come from, I one thing I can say is even though I talk a lot of shit about women, the women that I have in my life, in my circle, um, I really can appreciate the women that's in my circle. I like even with this little opportunity that you gave me, I appreciate it. And I'm very grateful that I was able to meet women that actually want to see me win, you know. Um, even though I may come off as an asshole in real life, I'm a good dude. And all I hang around is women. I like if y'all watch my social media, y'all see me by myself or with women. I surround myself with women because I feel like women empower me and they make me feel better. So I love black women. I just be talking shit. So y'all gotta calm down with the bullshit because I'll turn up on y'all motherfucking ass. For real.
Okay, wait,
So
hold.
don't
Yes. Real quick. I think you're listen. I think this could be a good lane for you, Kimberly. We got somebody in the back. Kimberly, don't be scared. I saw your face, and then you turn your camera off. I want to get somebody. He's gonna. Let's give Jamal his first trial guest. Let's give Jamal. Oh, Kimberly went away. I really want to get someone to come on. And let's see if they could be a guest for Jamal. One thing I would say with my media background training, that's why I said I don't want you to lose you because you are. Wait, is this a guy we might have? Okay, I don't know if y'all are trolling me because I'm seeing people join, but I gotta see your face. So we gotta see your face. You would be great for like Zeus Network too.
well, I'll be great for anything. I'm an entertaining motherfucker. That's all it is,
You
man.
are entertaining, and I do think I. This is what I will say, and I defended in the last video because so many women really were upset when you said, "What? Oh, that if women wear makeup to the gym, if they're ugly," and I defended it because I said women come on my platform all the time and they say, "I won't date an ugly man. I won't date a broke man. I won't date a short man." I even give the LGBTQ community the grace to speak freely. So I'm like, we have to give heterosexual men grace to speak freely. We can't now act like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And that's the disconnect. And
The disconnect is us men don't hate makeup, okay? We just hate that we hate the person that you think you are when you put this shit on. That's what we hate. Okay, nothing wrong with your makeup, but baby, if you're unattractive without it, you're unattractive with it. Okay, you only fooling your goddamn self. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and for the men that don't get a lot of motion, you might be the prize to them. But to men like myself, you're just who you are, and that's okay. My thing is, you can't hate us because women have their preferences. Now, I'm trying to say this respectful because I don't want to be an asshole. Okay, I just want y'all to understand this. Okay, you are just a regular female. You're average, and it's okay to be average. Okay, in my everyday life, all I see with husbands are average women. Like if you look on the internet and you look everywhere else around the world, you don't see none of these bad bitches and these Instagram models and all these people y'all trying to be don't have a husband. The ones you see have a husband is the average woman who may be a teacher, a librarian. She might be overweight. She might be unattractive. But guess what? Her unattractive fat ass got a husband and he love her. Okay. So I just want y'all to understand that it's okay to be average. Okay. It's okay. Y'all don't have to shoot me down because I call y'all ugly. You ugly for real.
Whew, child. Okay. We gotta see your face, Poppy. If I can't see your face, you gotta turn on your camera. Oh, it's a guy. Okay, Jamal. Do you know the questions? I gotta see your face. Okay. Do you know the questions, Jamal?
No, but I can pretty much
Okay,
yeah,
you
I
can
can
pretty
scope
much
it
figure
out.
it out.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So
I can
let's
figure
okay,
it out.
I'm gonna let me change up the okay, Poppy, I'm gonna bring you on stage. Let me get the order of the layout. I think this will work. I think this is the layout. Poppy, you ready? Hi,
Kendra,
Poppy.
how you
Hi.
doing?
Good. You're gonna be Jamal's first guest.
I wanted
But
to be your guest. I was waiting. I was
yeah,
waiting for you to
he trying to talk to Kendra.
yeah, I'm trying to
Okay,
talk
we're
to
gonna
Kendra.
vote. How about Jamal? We'll do it together. You ready?
You
Let's
hear
do it.
that?
Let's do it.
Okay. Poppy, where you calling us from? Poppy, can you hear me?
I got you. Hold on. Let me. California.
California. Poppy,
Yeah,
how old are you?
35. I'm 30. I just turned 37. Yeah,
Okay, you gotta get situated. What you got going on?
California.
California,
37.
37. You got a question, Jamal?
What type of woman are you looking for, bro? Let's just get to the
Okay.
meat and
Hold
potatoes.
on.
What you
All
looking
right,
for?
there we go. I'm playing it back. I'm playing you and I'm playing me at the same time.
Why is that? What's going on? You can't hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you
Can you hear Jamal?
now. It's the audio.
Okay, Jamal asked you. Okay, Jamal, ask
All
him
right.
again.
Can you hear what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, what type of woman are you looking for?
What type of woman? I'm looking
Yeah.
for Kendra.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about.
Ain't that what you was looking for?
No, I'm just a co-host.
You her co-host. I watch it all the time. My mom's watch your show Tiny. You know Tiny and Tip?
Yeah.
You know Tiny and Tip?
Yes.
Personally?
Yes.
Yeah, they watch your show.
Tiny and Tip are your parents?
Nah, it's an acquaintance of mine.
But that's
Oh,
not what we talking about. We talking about you, bro. What you looking for? What type of woman you looking for?
Of course. You said what?
What type of woman are you looking for?
You what you say?
Poppy, I'm not an option. So Jamal's asking you, what type of woman are you looking for? This is a dating show.
Oh, what type of woman am I looking for?
Yes.
I think this nigga trolling. He on some bullshit. That's what it is.
Nah,
He ain't no
I ain't trying. Oh, you cussing me off?
he on some bullshit.
I'm listening to you play, and I got a laptop. It's a laptop. I'm listening to you play, and I'm talking at the same time.
Okay, Poppy, what do you do for a living, sweetheart?
I'm a professor.
Who you teach?
Who I teach? I'm a mentor. It's like it's. I'm a professor.
You can't make this shit up.
Who I
You're a
you-
professor
I don't think you can hear
at
that. Can you
what?
hear the audio?
We can hear the audio, but Poppy, what do you profess?
What you said? What do I profess?
What kind of professor are you?
You said what?
What kind of professor are you, sir?
This nigga drunk, man. He on some goofy shit. He ain't on shit, man. Come on, man.
I
Hold on,
think
Come
he
on,
might be
blood.
a
I'm
little.
listening to a playback. Just slow down. Slow down. Listen to a playback. It's the
Poppy,
audio.
I want to be respectful. Are you mentally challenged, sweetheart?
You said what?
I said, are you mentally challenged, sweetheart?
Am I what?
Are you mentally challenged?
Ooh, your breast is mentally retarded.
You can't make this shit up.
Your
Toast to the
breast
good life, man.
mentally retarded. That's what I'm talking about. How big is your breast? I got a picture of Kendra in a skirt. Her titties came out the hip.
Man, I see what y'all women be going through, boy. These niggas is fucking weirdos, man. You can't make this shit up.
Okay, so we do get a lot of mentally challenged, and normally I don't ask a person if they're mentally challenged, but I didn't know if you felt they were mentally challenged. So I wanted to, obviously, we're going to give somebody grace if they're mentally challenged. And
He ain't mentally challenged, Kendra. He
I think
just
he was
drunk.
mentally
He
challenged.
just drunk and he just a weird ass nigga. It's just weird niggas
No,
in the world. That just is
I
what it
think he
is.
was mentally challenged,
Ain't nothing
Jamal.
wrong with that nigga. He drunk and he just a fucking weirdo. That's all it is. I see
Oof.
niggas like him all the time.
Jamal, he was lower, for lack of better words.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is this, right? I ain't even trying to troll. I'm trying to do the right thing, right? So I'm trying to, be a good co-host and let people see my other side. So I'm being respectful. And if you're gonna come on here, then let's go on with the show. I want to tell y'all don't have to be scared to come on the show like I'm gonna embarrass y'all or I'm gonna do some shit like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm on some real shit. So I just want to throw that out there just in case anybody's scared to get on the live, okay? I'm very respectful tonight. I ain't on no bullshit, okay? Don't take my reels and what I say on the internet too much to the heart. So yeah. But if y'all on some weird shit, I'm gonna call it out. I'm trying to tell you. If y'all on some weird shit, man, listen. Keep the weird shit, man.
They
This
like you
is
though. They said they like you. Okay, let's see if we get one more person. Let's try if we can get one more person. Oh, Poppy, you can't come on the show because I'm kicking you out of the studio. So we're not bringing you back on the show. Bye, Poppy. I'm not going through. Listen, I've allowed disrespect in the past, but we're not doing that tonight. Okay, I was trying to be compassionate. I wanted to understand what we were dealing with because sometimes we do get people who I know might be a little mentally challenged. And
I
I just
watch your
try to
show. I
and
see you.
I just try to give them a little more grace, a little bit more grace. All right, we got 2,100 people watching from YouTube to Facebook, 2,100 people. Is there anyone else that is brave enough to come on with Jamal? Is there anyone else that's brave enough to come on with Jamal?
Hell no, they ain't.
I think no, I think they will. I think they will. Anybody else that's brave enough to give Jamal his, so Jamal, you went right to it, but you're right. So the preliminary questions, okay, I'll ask the preliminary questions, and then Jamal will ask the meat and the potatoes of what kind of person you're looking for, what don't you want. I think it could be a lot of fun. Now listen, but they do this before you even came. They be scared. Sometimes they're scared to come on the YouTube show. They're definitely they're easier to come on Instagram, inside the dating app, and then also TikTok. Somebody call in. I think this is like church. You know how they say, I like when they be like this, the spirit said somebody else's, God told me somebody else is joining tonight. There's one more person that's supposed to walk down the aisle. That's how I feel. I feel like there's one person that is considering right now. I'm about to put the link. You're considering joining the show. You're in safe hands. You're in safe hands. They said Kendra might have been. Kendra, he might have been one of your stalkers.
He could have
Um,
been. Like, it's a lot
they
of
said,
weird ass dudes in the world, and it's sad.
Kendra, you missed my super chat earlier. That was earlier. This one said, Kendra, he may have been one of your stalkers. He said he had a picture of you. Bless his soul, bless his soul. But it was about to go very much left because he was about to get disrespectful and I was about to get disrespectful back. And here's the deal. You never can win if you're disrespectful with a person who's mentally challenged. You're never going to win. So no matter how right you may think you are, people are going to side with the mentally challenged person. So we're just going to end the call. We're just going to end the call. Okay. I definitely have stalkers. Y'all think I be lying when I tell y'all stuff. All right, but let's stay focused. I believe we could get somebody else for Jamal. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. I'll put the link for y'all to be a guest. Okay, the link is in the YouTube comment section. I want to get one more person. We have way too many people for someone to act scared. I believe Jamal's going to do a good job. He's going to show y'all. This is going to be y'all firsthand example of seeing Jamal as a host and y'all seeing, okay. Poppy Tulu, I'm not bringing your ass back on the stage because you got disrespectful. Now he in the back room. Now I'm gonna tell you right now.
Let
When
him
I'm
on. Just let
classy.
him on.
Let me tell y'all something. When
Cheryl,
I'm classy,
can
I'm
you
an
bring your lighter?
actress.
I'm sorry.
I'm really hood, and I can't bring your ass back on the stage because I'm gonna cuss you out, and then everybody's gonna call me the bad guy. So take your ass to sleep. Okay,
No,
you're not coming
you
back on the
posted.
show. I'm not bringing him back on the stage.
I
He
got
can't come
one.
back on the stage. I have to because he's gonna be disrespectful, and then I'm gonna be disrespectful, and
No,
that's
let
not
him
gonna be a
back
good
on.
look.
Let him back on.
Mm-mm.
I feel like being ignorant anyway. I've been nice too motherfucking long. Let him
No,
back on.
no, because he wants the attention, he wants the clout, and every now and then I have to remind people that it's a privilege, and he ain't getting that privilege tonight. All right, okay, we gotta see. Answer. Bring down the camera. We got the answer. I gotta see your full face. Show me the room. Okay, we got somebody else. Answer. Do me a favor. Just take the camera and show the side. I gotta see the side of your wall. Take the phone and show the side of your wall. Oh, we got a girl too. Answer. I'm gonna get to Tina if you don't do it. You're before it's okay. All right, we got 2 people in queue.
Okay.
Hello.
So this
Hey,
is
Answer.
for real.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi. What is your name? What is your name?
Call me Baba. Oh, sorry. Hold the
That
line.
nigga got the police at the door already.
Ah,
Who's at
yeah.
your
What's
house
going
this
on?
late at night?
You say what?
Who's that? I hear a woman.
All right.
Who's the woman? I heard the woman say my name.
Hi,
Hi.
Kendra.
Is this your man?
No.
Did you say you heard that woman's voice?
Yeah, who's that to you?
That's my friend.
What time? Where you calling me from, Baba? Baba, these are the typical questions. You got an attitude. I'm gonna
Oh,
ask you some
okay.
questions. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Alabama.
What time is it in Alabama?
11:25.
So why is your friend in your bedroom at 11:25 at night?
I'm not in my bedroom. I'm not even at my house.
Why you at her house at 11:25 at night?
We're watching wrestling.
Y'all don't date.
No, don't date.
You don't date. Okay. You single, Baba?
No, I'm not single.
Then why'd you call me, sweetheart?
I didn't call you. Please talk to
Nigga,
this
you
woman.
called me. Somebody, you called me. You was on the screen.
Oh
So
shit, you
answer
can't
you.
do.
That's why I can't. That's why I gotta cuss. Because
Okay.
so you called me because it was his face that was on the screen.
Well, we both were interested in the show, and yeah, we just wanted to call in because nobody was
Okay, are
calling
you
in.
single? Are you single?
I am. I am.
He's not single.
He's not.
You know his
It's
girl?
it's complicated, but I'm here. I'm
Have
here
y'all ever
for
had
the
sex?
questions
Have
for
y'all ever had sex?
Jamal.
Have y'all ever had sex, you and Baba?
I mean, no, ma'am. I was just trying to get Jamal, a gift.
What gift
A
was you
proper,
trying to give Jamal?
a proper guest.
How
You
you
ready,
doing, baby?
Jamal?
Welcome
I
to the
gotta
show.
show me the gift. Okay, here's what we about to do. Hold on one
I
second.
was about to turn up. Why you take
But
all the
I got because I gotta see what she's gonna show because you just can't show anything on YouTube.
what she was finna do?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So she has to show me in the back room because if she shows something inappropriate, then the live is gonna be flagged. And
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on. You gotta show it to me in the back room. What's the gift you want to show Jamal? Show it to me on camera.
No,
Right here.
it looked like she
Answer,
was
show
off
it
the
to me
leash or
right now. I
something.
gotta see it in the back room. Poppy Chulo, I done blocked your ass. I told you I'm not bringing your ass back on this stage. Now let me tell y'all something. Now I got to act hood. That's why I got to be ghetto when I host the show. I can't be classy. Cause you see what I'm dealing with? This is why I can't, y'all don't allow me to be the classy woman I need to be. Answer. Whatever your name is, child. What's the gift you want to show Jamal? You gotta show it to me on camera. I gotta see it on camera before I bring you back on stage. Tina, show me the wall. I'm not playing these ghetto ass games with y'all tonight.
Okay, I see you.
Wait, hold on.
You are so
What's the
classy.
gift? What's the gift? What are you trying to show him? What's the gift? What does it say?
Together is my favorite place to be. I'm here with you all. So I just called in so I can be a guest, so Jamal can have a guest. I may answer a few questions. He may want to have, I don't know. We were both just interested in the show. It's my first time calling, both our first time here, but I've definitely watched. So yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask
Question.
you a question? Are you looking for somebody to date, or you just
Well,
called it just to be?
I am open. It's been a while since I haven't been on this level of platform, but I'm here for the questions.
Okay, so
The-
what's your name and where are you from?
Uh, uh, I'm Ladybug, and I'm from Southern Mississippi.
Southern Mississippi.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
from the
you's a
South,
Southern
like
woman.
like I'm a Mississippi girl. Yeah.
Okay. So what you looking for, babe? What kind of man are you looking for?
Well, the one that's looking for me. I'm here just making myself available, using my voice, and yeah. But the one that's looking for me.
How
Okay.
old are you, Ladybug?
I'm 35.
35. Okay, and what you do for a living?
I am a retail merchandiser.
Do you have any children?
I do not.
Okay, go ahead, Jamal.
I mean, you asked what I was just about to
No,
ask, but
but
it's cool.
you can
So,
get the
okay, so what are your deal breakers? What are you not willing to tolerate when it comes to a partner?
Inconsistency. Um, Not too aggressive. Um, Honest about everything. Not just the little half lie, just that'll make me happy because the truth shall make you free. So, truthful, someone that's very truthful to themselves. They could be true to me as well. Um, But I'm sorry, we were talking about the deal breakers, but that right there just reminded me of why I even signed in, because that comment would be a deal breaker. Please do not say that, sir, whoever you are, when you come my way.
What's your deal breakers?
Yeah, the one that doesn't believe in honesty, the one that doesn't believe in truth, is a total deal breaker.
Now let me ask you a question, because I noticed that you said that you don't like aggressive men, right? Do you think you might be a little aggressive as a woman?
I know I am. I'm very
So
passionate, very
right.
determined, very strong willed, very much so. But that's because I haven't had a man to, have me to be submissive. I've been very independent, what I'm saying, raised by an independent woman, so there could be some strong will, some resilience. Is those things are there, yes, sir.
So wouldn't you think that it would make more sense to get a man that's more aggressive than you to be able to tame your
No,
lion? So you want a
no.
soft man?
Balance. Well
How can you
balanced.
balance that with a man? Do you want a man or do you want a soft man? What kind of man are you looking for? Because I don't
I
think you want
mean,
a soft man,
it's
but it
the
takes
difference
a hard
between.
man to deal with you.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I was talking at the same time you were talking. Say that one more time.
No, what I'm saying, by you being an aggressive woman, I'm pretty
Mm.
sure you can't tolerate a soft man, but yet you said you can't tolerate a aggressive man. But it seems like it would take an overly aggressive man to be able to tame you because you are a aggressive woman.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. It would take a sense of dominance. And then it would depend on what area of, dominance that you coming in aggression, the way that you're coming at me with it.
But you
Because a
aggressive
man
woman,
cannot be
but you
a
said you don't
man.
like aggressive men though. How does that work? How can
I
you
mean,
balance that?
I don't. I'm gonna keep saying that, and I don't. I mean, because there's no reason to be aggressive here. I mean, because I am very, very delicate, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you cannot be aggressive with me, you know what I'm saying? Although I may be very guarded, you cannot be aggressive with me.
Okay, so let me ask you this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how realistic do you think that is?
How realistic or holistic?
Realistic to find a man that can tame you but not be too tough when you tough yourself. What's the chances of you getting that?
I mean, what's the chances of him get me? I mean, that's why we both out here single right now, because I mean we both have, our standards and our requirements. He might not want a weak, a soft. He might want to have a little edgy, aggressive, not too submissive all the time. Like just a balance.
No, that's cool. Like he could want a
I mean,
aggressive
that's just
woman,
a part of being
but you don't
whole.
want
That's just a
aggressive
part
man.
of I mean,
You
it's a
said you
part
don't
of
want
like
aggressive man.
balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. Like, it's just a part of the balance.
Well, my thing is this though, right? If it's part of a balance, don't you think that you should be able to balance your feminine energy for a man instead of being so tough?
I can, but he ain't here. He's just watching me right now.
So what do you think? What kind of man do you think can do that? What if I can ask you to describe your perfect man, what would it be? Uh-oh.
Don't me. Don't me. Don't me. Don't me.
We got a problem,
Because like,
Houston.
that's the
Come
thing. Like, I ain't really thought much, like put too much into it, like about him. But I just feel like he been thinking about me, and I just needed to step out. You know what I'm saying, and make myself available. But like right now, like that's why I said like it's just open, like just being whole, just being authentic, like being true to ourselves. Like that's our reality. That's what makes it. That's our realistic. You know what I'm saying? To be holistic with
Answer.
one another, to become
Oh,
one.
Ladybug, I want to jump in 1 second. What I liked about Jamal's questions is, and I think this is good, because it's different, and people can have their own questions. You know, we could get to our basic questions, but he's giving you the male perspective, and I think you did what a lot of women do. They never think about the man. They just have their wish list, and they're never for 1 second thinking, okay, well, what kind of man would really go for this? What kind of man would really align to this? And that's a big mark to miss. And I think that was dope how Jamal was doing that, because for the first time, and you just said, I never thought about him. It's like, you got to think about him, because this is the man you want to align yourself with. And, you know, this is a disconnect that women got to wake up to. You just can't have this magical wish list and never really think about the person you're talking about.
I just want to know
I
how
mean,
does
maybe
that
I
work?
thought about like the inner qualities, a few characteristics, but not really so much as a look. I guess I haven't made it that far.
Can I ask you real quick? Does he got does money matter to you? Do he got to make a certain amount of money?
We got a problem, Houston.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because we gotta be making money. I
How
don't
much
want to
you
put
gotta
enough
make?
on us.
What's
We
the
gotta be making money.
And I want to say this real quick. We got people in the back room, so Jamal, if you're not tired, we'll have more guests after her. It's up to you. Jamal, you up?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm going ahead. I'm letting you
Okay.
run your show.
All right. So answer the question. How much money do he got to make?
I mean, I ain't never thought about it. He gotta
Hold on.
make
How
some
much?
money.
Hold on. Hold
Give me
on.
about.
How much do
Give me
you
about.
make? How much do you make? Let's start there. Uh-oh.
Average. I mean, it's just average. I work and I maintain it. I ain't rich or nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's start there. Be mindful of what you said. You
I mean,
just
I'm
making
in
it.
spirit.
You
I'm
just
still,
making it.
I
Okay.
always gotta work.
You
Money
t-
always matter.
okay.
Like, yeah.
So how much does the man you looking for gotta make? Keep in mind, you just making it. I don't hear nothing. Silence.
Give me about, all right. Start me at about 5. Start me at about 5K.
5K what? A
Yeah,
week?
a
A
year.
month? What?
No, that's just a year.
5,000 a year? I know you
500.
fucking lying.
I'm sorry,
Wait, you
500.
said
500,000? Oh fuck
Nah, it's
no.
too much.
Kendra,
See,
no,
that's why
I'm
I ain't gonna
done.
tell you
Fuck
the damn
no.
number. Because I
Absolutely the
told
fuck
you the
not.
fucking
I know
number.
you
I just
lying.
said, as long as we making fucking money, now it's
Oh
too
no.
little. Now it's too much. Like, what the fuck? You tell me then. Shit,
You
Jamal.
said 500K. I know you fucking lying.
I mean, I'm
Oh
just
no.
saying, damn.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. Oh, she won't follow us. I'm done. Fuck that. 500K.
Now let's run with it. Come on, let's go. What's next?
No.
I gave
Like,
you one.
okay, so you want a man minimum making 500K. Okay, look, baby, I want you to look behind you. You got sheets
It's
on your windows. Baby, you got sheets on your windows. Baby, look behind you. Them not curtains.
It is. It's a black house.
I know you fucking lying.
I ain't lying. It's just ain't on the fucking ride, you goofy
Oh.
motherfucker. But it's a fucking curtain. You
What
get
the
me out of
fuck?
character. You get
What
me
the
out of character. We doing the show right now. I'm doing the interview. What's the next question?
I
You
know
got to do
you.
the Pinter cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Let me find somewhere for me to set my camera. I ain't dressed out because I was just in here chilling and whatnot. But let me fix myself. Got on my little sweatpants, t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
500K, huh?
That was good,
That was good. That was Ladybug. Would you date a
man.
man that made less than $100,000, or is 500 the minimum?
I thought we was past that, Kendra.
Well, we're gonna keep it real with you. You know, you on the internet, and a lot of people gonna talk about that high request. So I'm gonna give you a chance. This is gonna be
I
your
mean,
chance.
I don't really care what them people talking about because I didn't come here for that. I mean, if anything, I came to get them something to talk about because nobody wanted to really just show up on the show. But I mean, I'm here.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go
You
ahead.
definitely entitled to what you want, baby. You definitely is. With all due respect.
I
When was your
appreciate
last
that.
relationship, Ladybug?
About probably yesterday.
Damn, she busting it open. Come on now. You can't make this shit up, Kendra. You can't make it up. I swear to God. So you on here looking for a relationship
No,
and you was
because
with
let me
somebody
tell you
last
something.
night?
What type of relationship are you talking? You talking about like intimate relationship, like my little woo woo look, like it's levels to relationships. Like you talking about like
It
intimacy,
ain't no
like
levels. They all equal to fucking. You was fucking
what the
somebody
fuck?
last
What?
night.
Hold on, wait a minute, Jamal.
Yes, you were. You
Hold on.
said yesterday.
Having sex. We're gonna say having sex. Having sex. We're gonna say having sex, Jamal. Having sex.
you
Did you
were
have sex?
in.
Okay,
You were
Ladybug, did you have
intimate.
sex yesterday?
Nuh-uh. I didn't have sex yesterday.
So did you break up with somebody yesterday?
No.
Then why did you, when I asked you when was your last relationship, why did you say yesterday?
I mean, because like I'm friends. Like I have friends, like, but it's not like that. So
I
like that's
understand
why I
that.
said
Was you intimate
because
with
the
one of your
guy.
friends? Was you intimate with one of your friends yesterday?
No,
Then why did you say yesterday when I asked you when was your last relationship? Because you told me
I
this.
mean because
All I can do is go
are we
off of what
talking
you said.
about? I mean, it's just how we talking about it though.
Okay, well
Like
the
him,
question's an easy
or
answer. When did your last relationship end? That was the question I asked you.
give me about 2 years.
Okay. The next question is, when's the last time you was intimate with someone? But you do not have to answer that part. You could say you don't want to tell me.
I cannot tell you.
You know
Okay.
what that mean? When women say they can't tell you, that mean you've been doing too much.
No,
Because a
that does
woman that
not.
don't do too much
No.
proudly say, I ain't done nothing. But when a woman say, I can't tell you, oh, you've been a potty mouth. Oh, yes, she has. Let the church say amen.
What Ladybug, we're almost done. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws I have to work on.
Yes, honey. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I mean, I guess maybe just continue to just work on being flawless. I'm beautifully
You
and
don't
wonderfully
you
made.
got
Like
Ladybug, you gotta tell
I'm,
me 3 flaws, because if not, the cousins are gonna tell me the 3 flaws.
I don't care
Mhm.
about what them cousins talk about. I don't care. Like matter of fact, let them tell me then. Because
Okay,
for
I'm gonna
one,
let
I'm not
Jamal do it.
looking at my
Jamal, what are
flaws.
her 3
I look
flaws?
at my perfections because I'm beautifully and wonderfully made in His image. So when you talk about a flaw, like I mean, I'm perfect. There's none.
Okay, we need
Can
okay,
I
so
ask a question?
yes, you can.
If a man found you, why would he be lucky to have you? How could you make a man's life better?
Now that's a good question. It's definitely peace, love, happiness, food, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna work. We got we determined we're gonna build together, you know what I mean? Um, we determined we're gonna build together, you know what I mean? Um, we determined we're gonna build together, you know what I mean? Um, we determined we're gonna build together, you know what I mean? Um, we determined we're gonna build together, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be more than happy. He'll be overjoyed, to be with a woman, just to be able to mentally and emotionally be there for him, what I'm saying, just as well as physically and his favorite sexually or whatever. And yeah, like, and I pretty much just been waiting on that one to even give all that too. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on it while I wait. You feel me? So I mean, everything gonna be all good. That's why I'm really not putting too much thought into it. I'm just being great. You know what I'm saying? While I wait.
Okay.
You don't
Ladybug, you do
seem.
have to go. I'm good. I
No,
want
go
to say
ahead.
this real quick.
Yeah,
You
go
do
ahead.
got to answer the 3 flaws. So that's a stickler for me. So if you can answer your 3 flaws, or we allow the cousins or maybe even Jamal to give it, but it's always your opportunity to just say 3 things that you're working on to be better in a relationship.
3 things I'm working on to be better in a relationship.
Yeah,
I
3
I
things.
need to be I need to be more thoughtful. I
Okay.
need to be more thoughtful and put more into you know what I want him to be, let alone myself. Because I'm always working on myself on a daily. And those things that I work on is just, continuing to stay confident, continuing to be resilient. I mean, I don't know, cause I can't. You want another word? Working on strength, man. I don't know, like all the good things, everything that I work on, all the good, they're good things. I just want to be better at them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Can
those
I
are
ask you a
just my.
question? Let me ask you a question, right? You don't seem like you a confrontational female. Um, if you could describe the perfect man for you, what would that be?
That's the first question.
I mean, God sent first and foremost. God sent, very respectful, um, and very understanding. Um, the one that still opened my door for me, you know, the one that still does all the manly things, take my trash out and cut my grass. And, it'll be the old school way. You know what I mean? Like he'll be that guy, that stand up man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you this: when it comes to a man leading, right? Um, are you the type of woman that understands that sometimes when a man make decisions, it might not be your vision, but you might have to follow his vision?
Of course, because I may have that too, and he ain't really feeling it. But that's where prayer and communication come in. Yeah. hmm
So you believe in an equal balance?
Oh, we can't see your face, Jamal. Jamal, your camera went off. We wonder if his phone died. Let me see if Jamal gets back on screen. His phone might have died. I don't think he was expecting to be here that long. We got a lot of people in the back room. So y'all can say what y'all want to say, but we got at least 3 more people that want. We got Tina. I see Tina. I see Dolores. Keisha, I can't. Tina, you're going to be next. Okay, yeah. So something happened with, I'm going to take this one off the screen. And Jamal's back, but I think, let's see. Did your phone die?
No, my daughter called me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm a, what's the question you have for Ladybug? And then we're gonna go to someone else. I'll let you give the final thoughts and whatever your question was. Jamal.
You want me to give her another question?
No, are you done? You were asking her a
No,
question and
final
your phone
thought.
died. You was
Final
asking a
thought.
question and your
Final
phone
thought.
died.
No more questions. We
I
got
mean,
somebody else in the queue.
I
We got
mean,
Tina Wade. We know what I'm saying? Final thought. Final thought. Final thought.
Okay, give her a final
my
thought.
final thought is this, baby. Okay, you seem like a pretty peaceful lady. You don't seem like you're too confrontational just from talking to you. I tried my best to piss you off and it didn't work. You remain calm. That's a good sign. Um, But the 500K thing, okay, I don't know if you were trolling at that with that or not, but an average man will be good for you, somebody to make you happy, and they'll stick by your side. But I just think that the 500K thing is a little bit far fetched. Other than that, you seem pretty decent to me, and I wish you the best luck, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you so much.
What's the
Thank
just
you.
real quick? What's the average K-man salary?
I think what is it, 50K,
Man,
35 to 50K, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. We can't hear you. Oh, she went. Okay. So 50K.
Okay.
50K is not
I just
bad.
had to holler. I just had to holler. I just had to holler. Thank y'all so much
Thank
for this.
you.
I really appreciate it. And Guy, if you're out there and you want to talk, and you
Oh
you
yeah.
can.
Are you inside the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I don't. No, I don't
Okay, you
think
gotta
so.
download the Kendra G Singles dating app, and that's where the guy can reach out to you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Bye,
All right.
sweetheart. Okay.
Bye bye.
Uh-oh.
I'm in LA, so for me it's not that late, but I think it's late where you are. So we can end, Jamal. It's your call.
It's up to you. I ain't got
Okay,
to work.
okay, Tina, you're gonna be next. Show the wall, Tina. I see Tina and Dolores. We're gonna bring Tina. Hey, Tina. Tina, can you see me, Tina? Tina. Okay, I'm gonna take Tina. I don't know what happened with Tina. Like let me see. Dolores, you ready?
Yes,
Dolores, can you see us?
I can.
Okay, put the camera in the middle of the face.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just 1 second.
Okay, I'll give you 1 second. Tina, I don't know what happened. I brought you on the camera and you frozen.
34206.
Uh-oh, she at work trying to get it in, baby.
That's right.
Okay, get that money, girl.
Amen.
What you, a police or something? What you, a security guard?
That's correct. I'm security.
Okay, how you doing? Welcome to the
Okay.
show.
Thank you. First of all, I like your pajamas.
Thank you. Where you from and what's your name?
I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, and my name is Dolores Urban Davis.
Wow, we got the same last name. Amazing.
Wow.
Look at God, won't he do it? Okay, what are we doing here? What are you looking for, baby? What kind of man are you looking for?
Woo. Well, I lost my husband 3 years ago,
I
so
already hear that.
and of course I'm looking for a God-fearing man because if I find that, I feel like he'll know how to treat me because he'll be convicted if he doesn't treat me right. They really got to have a real solid relationship with Christ, and a lot of men don't.
Okay.
How old are you, Dolores? Oh, you're so I'm sorry.
Oh, the 57. I'll be 58 my birthday. I'm already celebrating.
When is your birthday?
October.
Oh, you're a Scorpio?
Libra.
Libra. Oh, okay.
You celebrated we in June.
Huh? I know. I do it early, honey. I always celebrate me. I always got to celebrate me. Every day is a birthday.
Okay, good spirit. I like that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right now.
Okay.
What we got going on? So tell me, what kind of man are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for a man that is, willing to provide for his queen, doing whatever it takes to, take care of her. And of course, she's going to do the same in return. Of
Okay.
course. I don't want a man, some of my deal breakers, no teeth, bad
No teeth is
hygiene.
crazy.
I like a good smelling man. At least try to take care of yourself because I do. I take care of myself. So
Oh,
take
that
care
was
of
the Kendra
yourself.
Cam early. Let's see it. Do it again.
Genji
Okay.
came early. Okay.
Woo!
Okay. She got meat for the week. Okay, baby. I see you.
I
Okay.
enjoyed your show, Kendra. I really do.
Thank you.
I
Dolores,
hate when you have. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. What you gonna say, honey?
I said I hate when you have to get out of pocket, but sometimes you got to check people.
You know, I got to remind them I'm black and I can ghetto. They just
I
think
ain't
I'm
mad
bougie.
at you.
Dolores, how you told us you're 57. Do you have any kids?
I actually have four boys and one girl. They're
You
all
have 5
grown.
kids.
hmm They're
Are
all
they all
grown.
by your ex-husband? Well, your husband that
No,
passed?
I didn't. Actually, I've been married 3 times, and I had 2 that died, and so that's why I'm really big on health. My first one, I got married early at 23. He died. He had a stroke at 46.
Hmm.
I had the first. So I'm really hard on men that really do not take care of them. That's my first question. How is your health? How's your health? That's so important. So, I don't want to feel like I'm discriminating, but I really I don't want to have to take care of somebody that don't take care of themselves.
What happened to your last marriage?
He died. He had a stroke. He had a foot surgery and had a blood clot to the lung, to the heart. We were married 8 years.
So that's why you look good. You collecting insurance like a motherfucker,
I ain't saying, look, my mouth was, I ain't saying nothing. I take care of myself,
She
honey.
loaded, baby.
They ain't got nothing to do with it. Get him, Kendra.
Wait, is that true that you got the life
No,
insurance? No.
no.
She
He
was
just,
married 3 times. What you think? If
what's
this
that got to
nigga
do?
checking out
And men
there,
don't
yeah.
take care. And what did I say? Men don't take care of
Yeah,
themselves.
they
They
didn't
don't
have
know.
life insurance, Jamal, because they didn't. Oh my
If you
God.
They
married
don't
to him,
always
you
take care
definitely
of
got insurance
themselves.
on this nigga.
They do not take care of themselves like they're supposed to. They don't know the importance of insurance either. But go ahead.
Okay. So with Dolores, South Carolina, 57, mom to 5 kids, married 3 times, and you're a security guard. So we got to your
Yes.
deal breakers. We're skipping around. Should the man look a certain way?
I mean, everybody want a little eye candy. Can I get an amen? Jamal?
Let the church say amen.
Everybody want a little. I mean, he don't have to be fine, but give me something. Give me something to make me say I'm happy to go home to. Yeah, give me something. I mean, I'm giving you something. You give me something.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You the one. You done said it a couple times. Where
How
you at?
tall is he? How tall does he have to be?
Uh, I really don't. I don't want to discriminate, but I prefer for them to be taller than me. I have sons that are taller than me. So to me, you would be a child if you're under me.
So you couldn't respect a man that's taller than you but shorter than your son?
Is that mean? Everybody have their preferences. I
No, I get
prefer
it,
a
cause
taller man.
right, but he's taller than you though.
I feel like I'm the mother. I don't want to be the mother. I don't want you
Yeah,
looking down.
but you gotta understand a lot of us done fed our kids McDonald's, baby. They got steroid food. They didn't grew bigger than the old niggas. They ain't like the old niggas. The new niggas is big.
So how
No,
tall is your tallest son?
6'1", 6'2",
So you want a man that is at least 6'2"?
or 6 foot. Just taller than me. Be taller
Oh,
than me.
okay. You're short. You seem short. How tall are you, honey?
About 5'6.5".
Oh, I thought you were shorter than that. Okay.
Really?
yeah, you look shorter.
You look shorter. I thought you were like 5'3".
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
Well, I'd like for them to make at least 75 and up. The more the merry.
Now that's reasonable. 75 and up is reasonable. I like
Uh-huh.
you. You got realistic
Uh-huh.
expectations.
More the more the merry.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So 75 is the minimum.
Mhm.
Okay. We did the Kendra Cam. Um, is your last relationship your husband that passed away?
No, my husband has been gone 3 years, so my last relationship was a year ago.
Okay.
Okay. Why y'all not together? What happened?
Because he didn't have everything that he said. You know how some men fool you. They don't have. Then when you go into their territory, you're like, what? You ain't got. Why you lie? Why you waste my time?
So you
Why?
figured him out, huh? It wasn't fun, huh?
Correct. Correct. Don't leave me. Look, I gotta pause one more minute, please.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens, ladies and gentlemen. They figure your ass out, it's over with. You got to stay spontaneous.
Exactly.
Why do men present a fantasy?
It doesn't make sense.
Jamal, from a
Hmm?
male's perspective, why do men present a whole fantasy?
Open the door.
So what it is they, you know, men are hunters, so we learn how to hunt, and we vibe off of you. I say this all the time. So whatever expectation that you set out, they try to act like they meet their expectations so they can get what they want. It's just simple math. It's nothing hard.
Okay, okay.
People act every day.
That's true. That's
Uh,
true.
Come on, security lady, where you at with it?
Yeah, we're almost because it's getting late.
What time it is? Where you at?
Well, I'm in Cali, so it's not late. It's 10 o'clock for me, so that means it's 12 o'clock Chicago,
Yeah.
1 o'clock um East Coast
Okay,
time. I do want to get hello.
I'm
Oh,
back.
all right. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I prefer not.
Okay. 3 flaws we have to work on.
Uh, I think being more patient. Um, let's see, more understanding. My patience is short, and sometimes if I see a red flag, I'll snap really quick. Let's see. Uh, let's see. What else would it be? What you think, Jamal?
What you mean? These questions for you. I mean, we trying to find out what you want. So
Uh,
what would be so you say you want a God fearing man, right? What are some things that you are not willing to negotiate in a relationship?
uh, a man that don't want to go to church. I don't want to deal with him. Smoker. I don't smoke. I believe in health. How you gonna keep up with me if you doing all that stuff? Yeah.
So I want to say this right from experience, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
So I know a lot of women that's, you know, they tied into, you know, the believer system, right?
Hmm.
Um I know a lot of people who are not into religion that live just fine. So I think that black women as a whole limit themselves by saying, "Oh, I want a man who's a believer or a man who goes to church or something like that." I don't necessarily believe that it's into what they believe, but the character of the man. So I think you should focus on that instead of worrying about what they believe in. If you
Oh
find a
no,
man
not.
that treats you good, that's what you want regardless of what they, because at the end of the day it's like this, right? To be honest with you,
I'm listening.
um you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you're a Christian, right, and just say you meet a man that's a Muslim, okay, you both don't believe in the same things, but you
Correct.
both can still be happy together. So with that being said, is just say if you met a man that don't believe in anything, just say he's non-religious, I don't think that you should exclude him out because of his belief system, but worry about the man and the character and how he carries himself and how he treats you. Look more into the man instead of the belief system. A lot of black women, yeah, so tied in with the religious, but religion don't necessarily make you a good person. You know, there are a lot of religious people who live
It's
wrong.
really
So
your relationship with Christ. That's
well,
what makes you a good person.
a
You
lot
know.
of people claim that, but a lot of people claim to have a good relationship with God, but they still do bullshit. So
I already know.
I think you
I've
should
been
focus
around
on
in the
the character.
churches. I see it. I see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. So no, I done tried to do that. It doesn't work. I cannot be unequally yoked. I refuse. We're
Well, I
not on the
mean,
same
well, I
page.
mean, what I'm saying is this: if you're a good person and they're a good person, you're equally yoked, regardless of what you believe in. That's what I'm saying. Two good people should not be putting up boundaries because of belief systems, because in my experience, a belief system can separate two good things. So I'm just saying, just be more open minded when it comes to dating. Think about the character of the man instead of what they believe in. Okay, because a man who don't believe in anything can still lead you and protect you, provide for you, be sweet to
You're
you, be
scaring
nice
me.
to you. I'm just being honest with you, man. I'm getting because I had a lot of experience and I've dated women who were atheists who didn't believe in God at all. And
Oh
they were
no.
good people, is what
I
I'm
don't see
saying. It's
nothing
not
good in an atheist.
well, that's because you're judging from surface level. You have to look at people's character, how they move, how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they treat people. You know what I mean? I
Of
know
course.
I know men who are atheists and they are good people, good genuine people, and they run across this dating problem where they can't find a mate because the women are so tuned in. Well, if you don't believe in something, how can you lead me? And they are actually good men. So I'm just giving y'all some insight on good men. They're all over the place. They just might not necessarily look like what you're looking for.
I just feel like what you're saying is a good man. How can you call them a good man and they have no leader, no leadership?
They
How can
have
that be a good
fathers.
man?
They have
Well,
fathers,
let
baby.
me jump in real quick. So
Okay.
one thing that I think what I've learned from hosting this show, two things I don't really ever challenge is a person's political beliefs and their religious beliefs. And the reason why is it's a very emotional relationship, I think, in both accords. And what I will say is this. I mean, I don't talk about this often because I know how sensitive of a topic it is, but we do know that there could be a deacon in the church who is not necessarily the best guy. We
Mhm.
know of stories of pastors who lead a congregation, but not then we find out later he might have cheated on his wife. But it's such a sensitive topic that I don't normally go down that lane. So I think just for this part, it's one of those things you're never going to win. Like I've learned that when it comes to a person's religious beliefs, I don't even challenge it because it's almost it's you never win. It's
It's
just
a
one of those
dead
things like
end
you'll just
road.
never win.
Yeah,
But I but I but I,
because you believe what you believe and I believe what I believe, and
right.
I can
But
still agree to disagree.
well, this is what I will say though.
Okay.
And yes, but the sad part about it is that's why, and again, this is not dark. So, like, I'm not saying there's some great pastors that have changed my life. There's great deacons that have changed my life. There's great first ladies. So, it's unfortunate that there are bad people that
Hmm.
use religion to manipulate because people like you automatically are going to give them the benefit of the doubt until they do something so terrible. This is why, like in the Catholic Church, little boys at times, because they're following a person of the word of God. Like there are people who know how to weaponize God and religion. And there's so many people that are so committed. That's like the cult. A lot of the cults, they use the Bible, they use the
Hmm.
religion to
I agree.
actually manipulate people. So it's one of those things where I don't challenge it, but I will say sometimes it's sad because some people you truly are being manipulated. And there's no way to save you because you can't even hear a person trying to explain to you that this person's leading you down the wrong path and you just have to let that person go down the wrong path, unfortunately, because they are so connected to their religious belief and they have decided that this human is the person to lead them. And that's why there are times that people who run churches, they know this and they manipulate people in a lot of different ways. But I want to be clear, that's not all pastors. So I'm not trying
Right.
to give all pastors that route. But what I will say is don't just give any pastor the benefit of the doubt. Like you have to go into a church still requiring actions and getting to learn and getting to know. Don't just say because this person has a church, they run it, that they're a good person. That's not always true.
Okay, and I'm just want to say for the record, I'm not naive like that. Oh, he's the Christian. I'm gonna run to him. No, I have to
Well,
search
guess
him
what? Me
out.
and him, but hold on real quick. Me and him literally kind of just said the same thing. I just said it in a different way. What he was trying to express to you is there could be a person who may not believe in what you say, but could
Mhm.
be a good person, but yet you that it's so tender, and I understood it. That's why I said it's a very tender conversation. But it was so tender to you that because and I get it. I receive your position, your loyalty to God. You will almost feel like I'm denouncing God if I would agree to that. But what he was simply trying to say is there's some people who gonna give it to you straight and treat you better than a person who knows they can tell you they believe in God and do all those things, but they're actually the bad person.
Yeah, I believe what you say. I believe what he said too.
Right,
There
right,
are
right.
people like that. And I
But
am
overall,
open
I just
minded.
pray. I will say this, and as Jamal is learning, starting the show, that's the one thing that religion and politics. I try. I mean, politics sometimes I know I go there, and every time I go there, it always ends up the way I know it will because people feel very strongly with however they believe. I mean, I'm gonna defend the Obamas though, so I don't give a fuck. Don't say anything bad about them. But overall, and I don't like Trump, but that's it. But it's very a tender walk, like religion is very tender, and I just try to respect people with their religious beliefs.
Well, can I say this, right?
Yes, you can.
Any person that is not willing to have a healthy conversation about anything is just broken, because at the end of the day, we all respect each other's beliefs or whatever we got going on. What you believe is what you believe. What somebody else believe is. But I'm more focused on the character of the person. If this is a person who is good to me, nice and fits into my life, regardless of what they believe, I don't care. I'm more or less, and this is why I say people need to be more in tune with themselves instead of I don't want to disrespect nobody's belief system, but just look at the character of the person, because people limit themselves to good people. I'm telling you this only because I know people that are genuinely good people. They
Mhm.
just don't believe in anything. Most of them are scientists. They believe in, they went to school for biology and all this type of thing. So they have a different outlook on how the world started and all this, nevertheless. But at the end of the day, they are good people. And they seem to get put in a box because they don't believe what everybody else believe. And it's sad because these are good men and good women.
Mhm.
For real. Because I
Mhm.
see a lot of men say, well, if a woman don't believe in God, then she not gonna follow me. That's not true at all. I know a lot of good women that don't believe in anything. They're more spiritual and in tune with following the man and being on the right path, other than being in a religious state, if that makes sense. But they are good women. But they meet men that say, you know what? No, if you don't believe, I'm done. And that's crazy. And I know men the same way. The men that I know, they are genuinely good people, genuinely good people. And just because they're not believers, they have a hard time dating. And my thing is, just don't limit yourself. Look at somebody's character. I really don't, because me personally, I'm not concerned with what somebody believes in. I'm more concerned in what they how they treat me personally. That's just my own thing. I'm not concerned with belief
I
systems.
know, but I feel like that all plays hand in hand. But I understand what you're saying.
No,
I,
you entitled to date however you want to date, baby. That's your preference, and you entitled to that. I'm just saying, for me, I wouldn't limit myself to a good woman, because now here's the thing. Before I met those type of people, I felt the same way you did.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
so you go to church?
once
Are you a Christian?
I'm more spiritual than religious. I'm not into
Spiritual.
religion like that. I
Okay.
believe in the creator, and I leave it at that.
Okay.
Um, but once I started meeting people who were not religious, and think, because I'm a Virgo, so I'm very keen to the detail. I like to understand people. I like to know why.
My
I'm
husband
more or
was
less,
a Virgo.
yeah, I'm more or less the type of person that don't judge you for how you think. I just want to know why you think like that. I'm
Yeah.
more or less interested in why you think like that. And so
Hmm.
I hear people out. Like, I literally met a white guy. Well, he was Jewish, but he had like a satanic church. Like, they worship the devil just like y'all worship God. And it was so
Hmm.
intriguing to me. I literally sat on the phone with him and talked to him for 2 hours because I
Okay.
wanted to know, why
Why?
did you think like this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
intrigued by it. So yeah, and he was actually a good person, one disrespectful, good spoken guy. He was real nice, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm more caught up in the character of the person.
Mhm.
What you show me is what I judge you off of based on what you say, because people can say anything.
That's true.
And you old enough to know that.
Oh yeah.
People say anything. But
Well,
you
let me.
cannot hide what you show me for a long period of time. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Me
Dolores,
too.
Dolores, are there any good options in church that you go to?
Uh, I would say I go to some churches and I'm finding out like him, everybody are not what they say they are. So I visit a lot. I visit a lot of
Oh, you don't
churches.
have one church that you go to in particular?
I was going to one particular one. It was a 7-day Adventist, and the reason I was intrigued by them because they believe in, I'm on that health kick. They believe in really. They get into they study the same Bible, same as they just have church on Saturday, but they were into the health. They like to explain on why eating healthy and stuff. I was into that, so I was more into trig of that. But as I got into it more and more, I realized you have some hypocrites, I guess, like I said. So I study the Bible for myself. I don't, I study and prove for myself. I don't try to get spoon fed by different preachers because when I search the word, I see it's not lining up.
I got you. Okay, well, I will respect your desires in that manner. And so she wants to find a God-fearing man. You already answered why God be lucky to be with you, right?
I don't think I did. I
No,
said,
she didn't.
Oh, she
No,
did?
she
Okay.
didn't.
Go ahead,
I
ask her the
said,
question, Jamal.
Why would a man be lucky to be with you? And does he have to? Can you do long distance relationships? Two questions.
oh, okay. Why a man would be lucky to be with me? Because I am a very energetic person. I'm a team player. I grew up with brothers, so I like doing yard work and stuff like that. I'm a very good team player. Very understandable. I got good communication skills. I don't like to go to bed with a fight. Let's talk this out. Let's smooth it out. So I guess that would be it. Team player. Um, Optimistic. I look for the good in anything. I think we can turn it in. Life give us lemons. We can make lemonade. We can work this out. I don't give up easy.
Do you want to get
I'm
married
fight.
again?
I think I would. At first, I said no. First, I'm tired. But if the right person came along, I would. I would. They would have to do a whole lot.
Okay. Well, Dolores, are you inside the Kendra G singles dating app?
I don't think so.
Okay,
What
you
I
got a
need to
job?
do?
Okay, what's your favorite number?
7.
Okay. Oh, it's my favorite number too. So go to you have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone.
Okay, go to the App Store and type in Kendra G Singles and download the dating app and create your profile. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And make your name Dolores7. Okay,
Okay. And
Kendra G
nobody.
Singles. And then that's what it's gonna look like when you scroll down.
Okay.
Set up
Oh,
your
okay.
profile, okay,
Mhm.
and make it Dolores7, and that's how the guy can reach out to you.
Okay. All right. That sounds
The
good.
man of God. He got to be a man of God. Praise him.
You act like you got to say something, Jamal. What's going on with you?
Nothing.
I
I'm
think you
I'm
like
just
Jamal Dolores. You got a crush on Jamal Dolores?
I think he's cute. He's a nice looking man. I mean, he seemed like he can be a little rough.
Well, she wants
Uh,
you to say something, Jamal. We'll give you the final words. What you want to say?
well, I appreciate you for tuning in.
Thank you.
You seem like a chill female, and it's always a treat when real players meet.
All right. Is
Bye,
that it for
Dolores.
tonight? Are you gonna do any more? That's it.
We gotta go because I got somebody else I gotta get.
Okay. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye
All
bye,
right, we're
honey.
gonna try. It's getting late, but this one lady, I think she got her phone fixed. We tried her earlier. Let's see if Tina, is your phone working now?
Yes, it's working. I can't hear Jamal, but I hope you can. Can you guys hear me?
We can
Yeah,
hear you.
talking
You
to
can
you.
hear Jamal.
I
How you?
couldn't at first. I couldn't hear a lot of the last person, but But I'm here. I heard the whole conversation. So yeah.
How you
Okay,
doing,
well,
beautiful?
it's time for your conversation. You can take it away, Jamal.
What's your name and where are you from?
I can't hear him. I don't know why I can't hear him. I can hear you,
Oh,
Kendra,
you
but
can't hear Jamal.
yeah.
Oh, I can
Okay,
hear
Jamal, I'm
her.
gonna take you off 1 second and then bring you back on. Sometimes that helps. Let me see. Oh, you have an echo. Do you have us on 2 devices?
I don't. I just have you on my phone, so I was trying to make sure, but it's just my phone.
Oh, I brought Jamal back. Oh, we can't. Is that the wrong one? Jamal, I can't see your face. I think you got a phone call. Let's
Should I turn my Wi-Fi off?
oh wait. Let me see. Okay. Can you, Jamal, say something?
No, I can't hear
Can
either
you
one of
hear
y'all.
me?
Should I turn my Wi-Fi?
Oh, she can't. Okay, Tina, we're gonna have to say it's called.
Maybe she's gonna have to leave and come back, I guess.
Yeah, I know. We might wrap it because we're at 3 hours. So they said Kendra After Dark. We're at 3 hours. I think this, Jamal, like for your first rodeo around the you show that you can give a calm demeanor and you can even give feedback in a way that I think they could digest it. And you only get better the more you do it.
It's all good, man. It's always a treat when real players meet. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that engaged, whether it's negative or positive. I don't get no fuck because it don't bother me. So keep trolling and I'm gonna keep laughing.
There you have it. If Tina might have to be okay, this would be Tina.
Can you hear
Tina,
me?
we can hear
Hey,
you.
I can't hear nothing.
Okay, we don't know what's going on, baby. We tried 3 times with you tonight.
can you hear me?
No.
She must get an Android. That's what it is.
Poppy Chulo been in the back this whole time. I done told your ass you're not coming back on the show. You ain't coming back on the show. You ain't coming back on the show. Your mama, yeah.
I love y'all
What
too.
your
I
mama did to
appreciate
your
y'all.
daddy. That's what your mama did to your daddy. That's right. That's what your mama did to your daddy.
You know, this whole interview, I've been respectful, I've been patient, and I've been honest. And for some reason, these comments are starting to piss me off. Okay. Now, I don't know what you women expecting of me. Maybe y'all expected me to be an asshole, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. Okay. I'm not in the mood to be an asshole. Okay. So I'm gonna allow y'all to troll me tonight, but I will be on y'all ass in the morning. Okay. Trust and believe. I'm just not in the mood to be an asshole tonight. Okay, I came in here with the mind state. I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna respect Kendra's platform, and I'm gonna give y'all another side of me. Cause I'm an asshole 98% of the time. I can show you another side. But if y'all keep on with them comments, y'all gonna make me turn the fuck up. Cause y'all got me fucked up. Like for real, for real. Y'all be doing too motherfucking much. All y'all talking about talking this shit in the comments. I'm a great co-host, all right? I'm the best man for the job. That's why I'm here. So get used to it. Cause I'm coming back with y'all goof ass.
Okay, I think before he activates to the next level, we'll I will say this, ladies. Why do y'all say stuff if y'all don't want them to say anything back? That's the one thing I don't get. Now, and I will say this, don't take the hosting, don't take that personal. They do that with everybody. They do it with Trell. They used to do it with Zach Boog in the beginning.
Okay.
Like, so
It's okay.
there's people that's gonna challenge you on hosting. Everyone gets challenged in hosting. So that
It's
you just got
okay.
that kind of comes with it. They
I
try.
don't take it personal. I
Okay,
really don't.
they do
It's
that a lot
fun
with
for me.
Tina is
That's it.
trying 1,000. I'm gonna give her one last shot. She's really trying hard.
Yeah, bring it in. I ain't got
Tina,
shit to do. Let's talk.
Tina, can you hear
Tina,
us?
come on with your Android, Tina. Come on. Come on, baby. Uh-oh.
Tina, we
Con,
done. Okay, that's it. That's God's. That was God's plan.
Comcast ain't working in her
Yeah,
area.
that was God's plan. I think for your first rodeo, and I think you'll only get more comfortable as you go. you'll be good. And at the end of the day, y'all should be excited. We had a 3-hour show. I can't remember the last time I did a 3-hour show. So, and y'all been tuned in. It's been 2,000 since you came. So numbers don't lie. All right,
The numbers
Jamal.
don't lie. I
Okay.
appreciate you, Kendra. It's always a treat when real players meet.
I'm not a player, but I got you. I know that's your slogan. No, listen, I think you'll do well in this space. And as you learn how to give, because even like you said, they say they don't, even the ones that troll, they're still engaging. So that speaks something. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Bye.
You know.